This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, UFC Vegas Recap 20, boring UFC 259 Fight Week, and Khamzat Chimaev retired. Let's talk about it with the MMA-Holes. Yeah, wonderful. Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. It's Monday night. This is episode number 165 of the MMA Holes Hour. Hopefully everyone's wonderful. Take a second to hit that like button and tweet this stream out because we have some big news, some breaking news about a Khamzat Chimaev. Oh my God, Khamzat Chimaev not in the game anymore. We're going to take you to our beat recorder.
Wonderful.
Have a good stream, guys. Rock on gesture.
Thank you. This just in, Khamzat Chimaev has retired, and we're going to take you to our beat reporter, JBH, with the news.
According to Mirror Co., UFC star Khamzat Chimaev has seemingly announced his retirement from mixed martial arts after battling with COVID-19. The Russian is unbeaten at the moment and is coming off of a huge one-punch KO over Gerald Meerschaert. He was considered one of the company's jewels in the rough after starting off his UFC career with 3 straight stoppage wins, but his ascendance of the rankings was halted by COVID-19. And in an Instagram post on Monday night, Chimaev appeared to announce he was retiring at the age of 26. He expressed that he felt his heart and body were both telling him that it was time to hang up the gloves.
Oh my God, Khamzat Chimaev battling the Rona. Khamzat Chimaev saying he's going to smash everybody. Well, this has been dropped on us, and we are all surprised about this turn of events. Khamzat Chimaev, the pandemic. Well, it's not looking very good. Now, I want to know in the chat what you guys and gals think. Is this indeed true? Is this fake news or real news? If you look at his Instagram, there it is. He's got a sad face. He's looking down and there's water behind him, so it must be real, right, Jesse?
Yes.
I mean, if you post on Instagram with a sad face, a look of concern, and you're showing the left side of your head with water behind you, that means, well, you're telling the truth. We're going to go into the chat and see what they say.
Uncle Champ says, it's real, Moss. Tragic podcast says, I only smesh a few. Dr. Joseph H. says he coughed blood. Michael Hickboy says next. Craig Harrison says he's done until he's not and recovered. Moronic Emergency says he's a pussio. Saman says this is a lie, or if not, he'll be back. Not a lie. He did post on Instagram. This is translated from this Instagram post what he said. He said, I want to say thank you to everyone for their support in my path in this sport. I think I'm done. Yes, I know that I didn't take the belt, But this is the most important victory in this life. It may upset you, but my heart and body tell me everything. I want to say a huge thank you to my team.
Okay, listen. They said, the UFC said that they were going to fly Khamzat over to the facility and really take care of him, get a good look, make sure he's in the right hands and he can bounce back from this coronavirus. So he gets the coronavirus and the side effects apparently are more serious than, everyone thought.
Yes.
And if the UFC facility is saying that, hey, this is not looking good, maybe this is true. It is bizarre. It is out of left field because it did seem like that they were going to put the pieces together with Khamzat. It's a peculiar situation because you have a gentleman who comes into the sport, smeshes people, then comes back and smeshes more people, says he's going to rise up, he's going to take 2 titles, and then this happens.
Well, also, let's not forget, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the UFC actually flew Khamzat to Vegas for specialized COVID-19 treatment. What? Oh, did you just say that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of posting something. I was in the middle of posting something.
Tell me more. Yeah, we just had a conversation about this, not that long ago about not listening to each other. But yeah, they flew him
for specialized treatment.
They flew the specialized treatment. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this. I got to say this. I am bummed. I am pretty bummed, and I'm hoping that maybe he just kind of shot this out there prematurely, and he didn't get all the answers. Maybe he's depressed, and he's like, man, it's not looking good. I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to look for Ali Abdelaziz because he is the manager of Khamzat, and usually he tells lies on Twitter, so let's see what he says. Well,
I also read in an article that they said we should wait for the UFC to say something. Yeah,
Ali hasn't said anything yet. It's a really bizarre how this thing got announced. Now, I could see how people are saying, fake news. Maybe he's just trying to get his name out there. Maybe he's just trying to, throw his name back into the news, do a different type of version of what Conor has done in the past or other guys that say they retired. Floyd Mayweather's done stuff like this before. Maybe that's what Khamzat's doing. He's pulling everyone's chain. But he put a sad face into the left side of his face with water behind him. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be real, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard that lingering COVID symptoms for some people is actually extremely severe. So I'm wondering if this is the case and if it is so severe that he can't fight anymore, that's a huge blunder for the UFC. I mean, all these other fighters who popped positive for COVID and then they come back and fight a couple months later, what's to stop that from happening to another fighter?
Well, COVID is a weird situation. And I see in the chat some people are saying, well, who the hell did he fight? Was he really that good? And yeah, you have a right to say that. And it sucks if this is the case and he feels that his body will never be in the shape to compete at the highest of levels in the UFC. Well, we will never know. We got robbed of knowing, could this guy have been the real deal? Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about COVID here. COVID is serious. I know a lot of people are like, it's nothing. And I'm like that too. I get it. Sometimes I'm a little risky with my behavior, but I just found out my aunt and uncle, I literally just found out that my aunt and uncle got it. And some cousins. I don't know if they're watching now. I hope you guys feel better soon. Got a call, my aunt and uncle. But no, it's fucking real. It is a real thing. And some people handle it better than others. Some people get it, don't even know they had it. Some people are literally in the hospital and can't breathe. So just because your body can handle it and Joey from next door can't handle it, that does not mean it's fake. And I do know someone that did fucking die from it. So, and listen, I understand if you have pre-existing issues, it enhances that basically, so most of these people do have pre-existing issues. So it's we just got to take it serious, right? Anyway, I don't want to make the show about that, but with Khamzat getting this is a big situation. And you got to think, what does the UFC do now? Are they going to take extra precautions with their events moving forward? How are they going to treat athletes that have had it already and that have bounced back?
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
That's my thing is, how are they going to treat athletes that have had it and bounced back? Or how are they going to treat athletes that pop positive from this point forward? Are they going to treat it a little more seriously and watch them under a bigger microscope, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To see if, to pay attention to their lingering symptoms as well. It's a little weird that he was like a gem for the UFC. He was coming up quick and he had some kind of hype around him. Even though not everybody bought into it, there was a hype around him. And now for the UFC to lose this, if this is indeed true. Now, the UFC has not announced anything official yet. Neither has his manager. But when it comes from the fighter directly, you wonder what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Well, I hope, regardless of the fact, I mean, if he doesn't come back, I really hope that he gets well. I mean, I don't know what the actual situation is with Khamzat Chimaev. This is still too fresh in the news, but I hope he does get well, and I would love to see him fight. I really would. But if he can't, at least he's smart enough to realize he can't compete. A lot of people in chat are saying that the COVID manifested in his neck beard, Jesse. Do you think that's what it was?
Yeah, maybe.
Could be that, right? Oh, here we go for the last time ever. What are we gonna do with this donation?
I'm gonna beat everybody.
Might have to alter this thing.
Finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody.
There he is, Khamzat.
Finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody.
I'm gonna smash everybody.
Smash.
Who is going to fill in my Khabib smash void now?
Uncle Rogelio, you're a G for playing that donation. Ahead of the curve. I appreciate it.
It's funny you asked that, Rogelio, because I have a story on Islam Makhachev later that people are calling him like the new Khabib.
Shave the neck beards. The Ronda doesn't like it.
So,
super chat.
Glove touch.
No more smash, crying face.
Well, if this it seems pretty legit. I mean, there is no reason for Khamzat of all people to be coming out saying shit like this. He even tagged his gym and everything. It was just weird and sudden,
I'm bummed, man. I'm legit bummed. Whether you wanted to root for him or not, I still really wanted to see him compete. I wanted to see him fight Leon.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if maybe he can compete with a guy like Kamaru Usman. It would have been fun to watch, but we will never know. Never.
Wonderful.
Thanks to coronavirus.
He's taking that Conor McGregor retirement plan. This is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Uncle Chrome. I think it's hard for everyone to believe because fighters have done this over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. How many times have we seen a fighter publicly announce on their social media page that they're retired?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry to cut you off. They're saying check Khamzat's story. So here's him on Instagram. And what the fuck? What is that, blood?
That looks like blood.
In the sink.
Yep. That looks like blood.
I don't know. Let me read this for you. I can't read that. But what? Jess, can you translate this?
No.
Blood. Sink. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's really taking it pretty far if it's the Conor plan. Thank you, Zen Creation.
But how many times have we seen a fighter do this? They'll announce their retirement on social media, and then a couple months later, they announce they're coming back.
This sucks, man. This sucks. With Khabib leaving, the UFC was all over this, and this guy could have been a problem at welterweight, at middleweight, and now, man, how is the coronavirus really a fake virus? I know, right? It's just God, that virus is so fucking fake, and then you got this dude fucking blood's flying out of his face. I mean, this shit's like a movie, man. We're trapped in a weird ass movie. Sometimes I think it's fake, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm with both sides on this. But right now, like I said, I have an aunt and uncle that just popped at the Rona, and they're not young. And it's kind of freaky. It's kind of freaky deaky.
But regardless of what you believe, this post is real. That's one thing we can take. This post is real, and we just lost another hype train in the UFC. I
think that's the scariest part. Some people get over the coronavirus, but what are the long-lasting effects of the coronavirus?
Well, they say that some people may have symptoms for the rest of their lives from this. Yeah. So,
my God, that's crazy.
Who knows? Who knows what's real and what's not?
Trisket said it was Kool-Aid. He said it was Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid sink. All right. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. This is nuts, man. It's a lot more interesting than last Saturday's fights, I'll tell you that.
2 days ago he told Magny to be ready, he will see him in June.
Yes.
Now he is retired. He's on that Conor McGregor retirement plan. Hashtag Chrome knows.
I love you, Chrome.
So
but those donations didn't age well.
yeah, so it's interesting. So he did call out Magny for a June showdown. He said, "I'm going to give you real Chechen," is what he said. According to Dan Hirgasel of MMA Mania, he did earlier this month. You know, they talked about him flying to Vegas and blah blah blah. And then he posted a picture saying, "Thank you to Dana White and the UFC, giving me medical treatment and taking care of me first class. Thank you, and I'm very grateful to see you in June." And then he went on Twitter and said, "Be ready in June. I'm going to give you real Chechen inside the cage and outside, at Dana White, at Sean Shelby." And he was retweeting Neil Magny's tweet. So it does appear a little weird that
the timing's odd, right?
Yeah, like literally 3 days ago, he was tweeting to Magny about fighting in June, and now all of a sudden he's retired.
Well, think about this, like medical tests, right? It doesn't. You don't get it back right away. Some of these tests. So he probably was feeling better. Medical test came in, and they were like, maybe that blood incident happened earlier. Maybe that didn't happen. I don't know if that happened today because I can't read.
There's no way to tell.
Yeah, I can't read this language here, like Felony says. Can't read that language. Yeah, I can't read this. I have no idea. Can anyone read that? Like, hey,
I'm sure
feeling cute. Here's some blood in my sink. like it is crazy. Like, look, here's Dana White and Khamzat just hanging out. Like, here we go.
That's
hey,
the
buddy.
one that I was talking about, where he said thank you.
Yeah.
To the UFC.
I'm coming back, and then here I am. Hi guys, I'm sad, and here's the blood in my fucking sink.
Yep.
It's weird, man. This is a bizarre story. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Who knows what that guy is? But yeah, this is really crazy. I mean, if there's any truth to this thing, it's a bummer. It's a complete bummer.
Now let's talk about what it does to the welterweight division.
Okay, tell me. What does it do?
What do you think it does?
It does absolutely nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
So I kind of disagree because of the way that they were building this up, and they were trying to push him hard. They were trying to give him the number 3 ranked fighter.
Does nothing.
For a long time.
The only thing this hurts is that superstar slot that he was about to fill. And the thing with Khamzat was he's a unique character. The ability already looking to like at 2 weight classes, has the ground game and the striking. He was literally the super soldier that the UFC wanted. So right now it doesn't affect the welterweight division, but in like what it could have done to the welterweight division, you know, within the near future, the possibilities.
Yeah.
We lose.
But don't you think that having that hype train in the division kind of like adds to the excitement of looking forward to certain fights? So now not having that, it could make it difficult.
Doesn't affect the rankings, but it does.
But it could make it difficult for people to get excited about certain fights now.
You had a guy that was literally like everyone was willing to tune into the dude, no matter where he was going to fight, when he was going to fight. Everyone was interested. So it does suck, but you still got the Colby Covingtons, you know, Usman, Burns, Edwards, Masvidal. Masvidal's the guy that they're going to ride high on, of course, because Masvidal is that name.
Yeah.
You know, he's got that juju. But yeah, it was a nice little boost to the welterweight division. It made things a lot more interesting for sure. But the UFC's got to move on. It does suck. It does suck. But we got to find out more.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I bet a lot of the new low-ranked fighters are relieved that he is gone.
Not even just low-ranked fighters, dude. Like I think a lot, pretty much everyone in the division. Do you think Usman is relieved that Khamzat's gone?
No, I don't think Usman fears really anybody in that division.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I'm sure there was a part of him that's kind of like, oh, thank God, you know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Edwards had it really bad too. Hope his next performance is not affected.
Well, from what I understand, he seems pretty ready to come in and fight again. So, I don't think Edwards. I can't speak on that, but I don't think he's suffering as much as Khamzat is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If he would have stayed his ass at home, he would never have gotten COVID. Nigger was going to fight Ireland and traveling all over the place when he didn't even have a fight.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Where did he travel?
They were trotting him around everywhere. Yeah. Even when he wasn't fighting, he was in the Apex, and was he in Abu Dhabi? I'm not sure, but he was popping up in different places. Yeah, because remember all those Instagram videos were popping up where people were like wrestling with him in the hallway and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Michael Chiesa was facing off with them. Like, he was showing up, because listen, they were trotting around because he was the cash cow. He was the new guy.
Yeah,
the new kid in town that was that was interesting to watch for.
Thank you.
Ryan Wall is a member of 120. Number 120 over here. 120th member. Remember that. We are 5 away, Jesse. 5 away to the new emoji.
Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah, baby. Thank you so much for that membership. Wonderful, wonderful.
I see what Homework is saying in the chat. He says, I think Khamzat got this bad because he kept training while he had COVID and didn't give him enough time to recover his lungs.
Maybe.
Haven't there been fighters, though, who have tested positive for COVID and they just continued training and, like, no big deal? I mean, I'm sure you're probably right. It probably had different effects. It's different for everybody. But, I don't know. I feel like a lot of fighters who pop positive for COVID probably continued training, even in their own home gyms, and were probably fine. Maybe
what do you think
you're
Connor
right.
thinks about it over here? What do you think he's doing? Do you think he's worried about, Khamzat's health?
No.
Connor
doesn't care.
What do you think, buddy? He's busy back there. All right, we'll get a couple more comments about that, and then we will talk about the fights that happened Saturday. We also have a mega fight week, a 3-title fight week, and I want to know, is it better than UFC 217? We'll talk about it.
Khamzat said, I think I'm done. He didn't say I'm done. He said he thinks he's done. Believe he won't really retire. This will be a McGregor retirement, says Austin. You could be right.
I hope you're right.
But like we said, there's no way to know right now, right? His manager and the UFC both have not made any official statements on it. We're literally going off of a social media post by him.
Matt Stone saying, check John Morgan on Twitter. That's why I love this community over here. They're pulling in. We're breaking all the news here. Let's see what Fatty says.
West Coast says it affects everyone different. Some die, some don't. Exactly. Yeah, so there's no way to know, right? We can make our assumptions.
First question, Morgan.
And we can jump to conclusions and stuff like that, but there's really no way to know for sure.
Okay, here we go.
He says, just spoke with UFC President Dana White after he talked with Khamzat Chimaev. According to White, Chimaev is not retiring and is still on track to return in June. Full story on MMA Junkie shortly.
Let's move on. I'll retweet that over there too.
When the story comes out, I'll let everyone know. Oh God.
Fake news. Thank you, Khamzat. Thank you. So there we go. The theory of him faking it to stay in the news and say this and stay relevant. There you go.
A fake retirement, guys.
Yeah, this stupid fuck. This stupid fuck. Can everyone drop in the chat this stupid fuck, please? Just drop that in there. Wasting our time. Wasting 30 minutes of our show, for God's sake. I believed it. You stupid fuck. Anyway, this is a lesson to everybody. Do not believe what you read, especially when it's the only thing out there. Okay. Let's move on to the fights that are going down Saturday night.
Okay.
Oh, went down Saturday night. Excuse me, not this.
Went down.
Went Saturday. down Saturday night. Let me let's little biggie boy question, Jesse. Yeah. Was this card boring? The answer is yes.
Wait a minute.
Oh wait, there's a whole saying you stupid fuck in the chat. Hold on. Let's showcase this. Let's see if this gets edited out. All right, everyone, just say Khamzat, you stupid fuck. Okay, here. So
why do you make them do this?
Well, just to get demonetized. No big deal. Stupid fuck, stupid a-hole.
Probably cut himself trying to shave.
Yeah, just troll Khamzat real quick for wasting all of our time. But made for a nice. I literally scrambled for this fucking thumbnail.
Wonderful.
That past steroid use from those Russians can't hide from COVID. Karma has caught up with them. Khabib's dad bit the dust. Now Khamzat is coughing up blood and he is barely older than JBH.
Chrome. Come on.
Thank you, Chrome. Thank you.
Come on, buddy.
All right, let's move into this card this weekend. Right. So if you're just jumping in, it looks like the Khamzat news is indeed fake news.
But we will read the MMA Junkie article when it comes out. As soon as it comes out.
John Morgan would never lie unless there was a cheeseburger involved, and then you might get him to fib.
Oh,
but no,
stop, Moss.
I retweeted him. It's fine.
All right. Well, here's the thing, guys. When it comes to the fights this past Saturday, Rozenstruik
they sucked, right?
versus Gane. I took the liberty of going on to MMA Twitter this morning just to see what the feedback was.
Besides this one. This is great.
There were a lot of people who called the main event or the card itself, but mainly the main event, boring. And then there was a group of people who started calling those people casuals for thinking it was boring.
Listen.
So, and then they had like all of their like reasons, right? So now I'm tossed.
Yeah.
Am I just having a casual mindset thinking that it was a crappy fight? Or, was it actually a lackluster fight?
Listen. Co-main and main event, if they're not what we expected, well, then we have a problem here. We have a problem here on a fight night. Okay? Now, the Blues, there were some stories on this card that were good, and this one was a very good fight. The sequel over here, a banger. Definitely, easily the best fight of the night. Fun fact, there were only 3 bonuses on this card. Mm-hmm. Even the boss was bored to death here. I do feel that Gane took way too much criticism. Like, he really got lit on fire. And now I understand why people call MMA fans casuals and this and that, because they went a little too hard on Mr. Gane. Okay? He fought to win. He's still pretty green in the game. And to just shit on my man in this fight, he did what he had to do against a guy that has dangerous hands. And he did it well. He dominated for 5 rounds on Rozenstruik. Rozenstruik not impressed by his performance, and you shouldn't be. 128-49, 102-42 with the 2 takedowns as well. I mean, a complete domination. This is not a signature moment in the UFC, but it was a big one that he needed, and he got it. Yeah. So you can't just judge Gane for this. He's got a lot to learn. He's not quite there as a champ, but
Dana White had some things to say about him, too.
Dana White's sometimes a turd burglar, Dana White,
He was not very impressed with Gane's performance, and Gane actually had something to say in response to that too. He said everybody's talking about Ciryl Gane being the big contender, but look at Francis Ngannou. Look at what Francis Ngannou did to Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And then
Dana White.
Hold on.
I like you a lot.
Hold on.
Since you won't react to our DMs or whatever and come on the show, I mean, I don't know what the deal is, Dana White, but let me just call a spade a spade. Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis was one of the most boring fights I've ever seen in my life. You criticized that.
But
and
no,
now you're comparing Gane to Francis Ngannou. What?
No, he's saying look what Ngannou did to Rozenstruik.
Oh, okay. Because it's Rozenstruik. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what about the Derek Lewis fight where Ngannou was so fucking scared?
Different fight.
But this is what I'm saying here. Dana White, I love the guy. I think the guy's the best promoter out there, okay? But sometimes he says some of the stupidest shit.
Well,
let's be honest.
He didn't say like a horrible thing about him. He basically said this was Gane's coming out party and his chance to show the world who he is. He won, but let's leave it at that. He won. So not really giving him the credit for showcasing an amazing performance.
Come on. Okay, Dana. I understand. The fight was boring. I'm with you, but Jesus.
Can we not talk about this card? They couldn't put each other to sleep, which in return put me to sleep.
There you go.
No.
All right. Well, thank you, Chrome. Appreciate that. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Listen, it was a shit fight. I'm with you.
Well, even Gane was understanding. He said, I can understand that he's the boss and he wants to make money, so he wants a guy who's bankable.
Yeah.
We know people want a show, want the big KO. Yes, I don't finish the fight. I tried, but I didn't do it, so I can understand that, but I'm okay.
Let me just say this to you, Mr. White. Very nice guy, right? Seems like a giving man, a very good promoter. What about Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem? Do you remember that fight?
Yes.
Alistair Overeem played it safe and basically kind of hung on him and made it a pretty damn boring fight, let's be honest here. And then what happens? He got clipped at the very end of that fight by a Suriname Rozenstruik, and his face was split open like the fucking Predator. Maybe Gane wanted his face intact, Mr. White. Did you ever fucking think of that? His Alistair Overeem's face looked like the fucking Predator.
Yeah.
The fight was boring until the last seconds of that fight. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. It's ridiculous. And here's what bothered me the most. They were doing the post-fight press conference with Gane, and then I think it was John Morgan. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong with that. But a reporter asked Gane what he thought about Dana White's statements and read it verbatim, what he said. And Gane kind of sat there like just like a deer in headlights. Like, okay, boss, thanks. But he handled it beautifully.
That's the quote I just read.
Yeah, he handled it beautifully.
Yeah, listen.
But still.
But what are you going to say?
I think it's a little rough.
That your boss wasn't impressed with your performance. What do you say? Like, you can't
He
really
could have just
trash
said, listen, the fight wasn't all that. It moved on.
Well, that's what he said. That's basically what he said. He didn't trash.
He took a jab.
No, he just said, let's leave it at that. He won the fight, but let's leave it at that. He just won. Like, that's it. Like, there was no brilliant performance that we saw.
I need to see a little bit more from Gane. You know? The guy's got, what, 7 fucking fights? How many fights does he have?
But here's the thing. I'm kind of with you in the idea, like, yeah, maybe it wasn't the most amazing performance in the world on Saturday night, and I'm sure a lot of us were probably pretty bored with what we saw.
I was.
But I'm with you with where you got to give Gane time. Like, I do think he can be a pretty amazing fight to watch.
Yeah.
But I think he's got to hone in a little bit more on what he intends to do with his opponents.
Listen, the reason why I picked Rozenstruik is remember what Gane did with Bozer. Like, you go to a decision with Bozer, I can't pick the guy, you know? But the guy there are fights where he's going to play it safe, you know? He has 8 fights. Thank you, Zach. Not many fights in the UFC, and here he is fighting in the top tier of the heavyweight division. It's dangerous. We got to see more from Gane. You can't throw him in a title situation yet, so I agree with the boss there. But we'll see.
Listen, he played the fight smart. He did what he had to do. You're right. He
very skilled guy.
He made sure that he didn't get clipped, that his face didn't get ripped open.
Yeah.
And he still won at the end of the day, you know, and it wasn't the worst performance in the world that we've seen from the heavyweight division. We've seen way worse performances. So I say cut the guy a little slack, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it wasn't the most entertaining fight for us to watch, but it certainly was not the worst.
Okay, so Nikita Krylov versus Magomed Ankalaev over here.
Yeah.
Got this one right. By the way, I only got 2 wrong on this card. It's pretty wonderful. If I don't say so myself here. Ankalaev, although the main event is a little sketch. We'll get to that. I just watch the stream and you'll see why. Ankalaev looked pretty good against a tough guy in Krylov.
Yeah.
To me, the fight itself was kind of meh, but it was because both athletes it was just a well-matched fight. Mm-hmm. Ankalaev was the better in the fight, but Krylov made it difficult and tricky, and it was just a fun, interesting exchange. Like I said, it wasn't the fireworks that I wanted, so I was kind of like, with this thing, but what I have to say about Ankalaev is maybe we're all looking in the wrong direction with Khamzat.
What do you mean?
Maybe we should pay more attention to this V. Ankalaev.
Really?
Yes. Maybe I understand this fight wasn't the greatest fight ever, but still, the dude is really freaking good. Like, ridiculously good. He's a problem. And this guy here should get the look, even though, you know, he looks a little weird. Looks a little like caveman.
It's
Ringo Starr.
You say that because a lot of people are hyped on Makhachev right now.
Yeah, Makhachev I can't get on. Well, he's fighting this weekend, right?
Yeah, Islam Makhachev, they're calling like the new Khabib.
Yeah.
You know, people are getting a little on the hype train for Makhachev. So it's interesting to me that you're saying pay attention to Ankalaev.
Pay attention to this man at light heavyweight. And the reason why I say this is light heavyweight's weird right now. Jon Jones left. You got Blachowicz there, but he's fighting a middleweight. So it's like this bizarre-ass division, light heavyweight, excuse me. So Ankalaev has a chance to move up and be a problem. Wednesday we'll find out where he stands. As of now, he's at 11. But we'll find out with Ankalaev. I think he's a guy that we should keep our eyes peeled on. This man over here, this guy knows how to win. He could knock you out, he could submit you, and he could win that decision. He could win any way he wants. So keep an eyeball out on Magomed Ankalaev. That's the story for me in this card. Other than that, I mean, you had that weird-ass draw, and this Rivera fight was great. Alex Caceres, dude's on a nice winning streak. So credit to him, man. I never thought Bruce Leroy would be able to put together a winning streak like that. Mm-hmm. Alexander Hernandez, we found out, is indeed Hercandez, Jesse.
Ooh, wonderful. Why do you say that?
Not very good. And Moises had that chip on his shoulder and made it look like that. And then Alex was like crying about it afterwards. Listen, Alexander Hernandez is not very good. He's a tough guy. He's exciting to watch fight, but he's not a contender. I don't care about anything else, to be honest with you. So maybe we'll talk about it on phone calls. The card this weekend, Jess.
Yes, I'm so freaking excited.
Whoa.
I cannot wait, Moss. But wait, before we get to the card this weekend, I just want to mention something that Jon Jones said about this card.
Okay.
Jon Jones came out. He was scolding the heavyweight event, the main event. And then Francis Ngannou obviously pitched in on that one.
Okay, hold that thought, Jesse.
Super chat.
The glove touch.
The main event was boring. Munoz versus Rivera and De La Rosa versus Silva were fun.
Munoz Rivera was fun, yeah.
Thank you, the glove touch. Appreciate it. They're saying the MMA Junkie article came out.
Yes,
if you're just jumping in.
I have it.
Oh, you have it? You want?
Yeah, I have it lined up, right?
Okay.
But I just was going to touch on the Jon Jones thing real quick.
Okay, we discussed Khamzat in the beginning. We're going to dive back into it after this story right here. Another donation coming in. Can you do me a favor with the super chats? Can you throw the time a little less?
Yes, I can.
Or you know what? We'll do it after the stream. Just write a note.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Biggie boy looks like a condom without any lube.
Ah, come on, Chrome. You're coming in heavy tonight. Be nice.
That's the Foucault Friday champ right there. Thank you, Chrome.
Oh, God.
Might be donation of the night right there.
All right, so I don't know how many of you guys saw this, but during the fights, you know how they show the little tweets that pop up in the bottom left corner on ESPN Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, so Jon Jones is making comments during the fight. Towards the end of the fight, actually, he tweeted out, he said, "These boys better get used to pushing the pace. All this standing around ain't gonna fly when daddy comes home." And then he put hashtag UFC Vegas 20. And then Francis Ngannou decided to get a little involved in that, and I thought that was pretty interesting. He said, "Daddy comes home," and then he put a bunch of laughing faces. And then someone else tweeted, "When he hasn't had a finish or even a decisive win in years." And then Francis Ngannou retweeted and put fact. So very interesting back and forth on social media, to be expected, right? Because Jon Jones is moving up to the heavyweight division. He wants to kind of make his place before he gets there.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight. I need it lined up now. I need to see who he's fighting. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm excited to see him at heavyweight, but we need to see what happens in March with Ngannou Stipe 2. And then once that fight is done, we can start dabbling into the Jon Jones thing. I like that he's keeping himself in the news. I see what he's doing there, but not ready. Because honestly, I am not sold that he is indeed going to heavyweight. I know he's bulking up.
I'm sold he's going to heavyweight, but I don't know how he's going to do that.
Man, if Izzy beats Jan and says, come at me, big boy, come back for your belt.
My thing is this.
Think about...
Jones is already building, right? So you have to give him at least one fight at heavyweight, and then maybe he'll come back down to light heavy to fight Izzy. But there's going to be one fight at heavyweight no matter what.
Think about this. Izzy knocks out Jan Blachowicz, right? Does a weird, whimsical spin and flip that he likes to do. Gets on the mic and like, where you at, Jon Jones?
That doesn't mean that Jon Jones is going to come back to light heavy. That means nothing. He's going to do that.
Where you at, Jon Jones? What if he does that, Jesse? And then Jon Jones is sitting there throwing popcorn in his face, making himself all heavyweight, and it stops real quick and drops whatever popcorn is in his hands into the box, slides it over, and says, I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
First of all,
and then he swoops back down there.
You know for a fact that Izzy is going to call out Jon Jones if he wins the light heavyweight title. He will. There's just no doubt. The thing is Jones is not just going to stop building and just jump back to light heavy just because Izzy called him out.
Think about this, Jesse. Use your fucking noodle. Jon Jones is on a crash course to fight either Stipe Miocic or Francis Ngannou. Sit back and open your brain.
Yes, he is.
Jon Jones, the GOAT of light heavyweight, possibly the GOAT of everything, right? The biggest GOAT of all time. I think he is the GOAT right now. Is on a crash course to fight Ngannou or Stipe Miocic.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that if Israel Adesanya, a middleweight, defeats Blachowicz and it's running his mouth, and it would be a bigger fight to fight Izzy, bigger money fight to fight Izzy, a guy that's smaller and most likely easier to win, why the fuck is he going up against Godzilla and King Kong?
Because he wants to prove himself.
He wants to prove himself.
Yeah, he's already proved himself at the light heavyweight division. And what is it going to look like if he goes back down to light heavyweight and fights a middleweight at light heavy and beats him, right?
You know what the reasoning is?
He's going to go to heavyweight. He's going to fight for the title, win or lose, and then he will come back down. I never said he wouldn't fight Izzy. I said that's not going to be his next fight. His next fight will be at heavyweight.
You know what the winner is? It is Dana White. Dana White is the wild card here. Dana White's the guy that could sit there and say, okay, where are we going to make more money? Mm-hmm. And he might sit with Jon Jones and say, hey, listen, Johnny, let's talk about this.
You think Dana White's just going to hand him a whop of cash?
Huh?
You think Dana White's just going to hand him a bunch of cash and say...
I think the money is at IZZY. Now, here's another route that we can go. Jon Jones can fight at light heavy and say he does win at heavyweight and win at heavyweight. Say he wins. Then you're talking a possible IZZY for 3 belts, and maybe that's where the UFC is going to go. But if Jon loses, you kind of lose a lot.
So
you lose the momentum.
When Jon Jones gave up his light heavyweight title, he straight up said, and I don't know the words verbatim, but basically what he said was he needs to challenge himself more. That he wasn't getting the challenge that he needed at light heavyweight anymore. And it was just kind of like he was holding on to the belt just to hold on to it. You know, he could have held on to it for 5 more years and it wouldn't have made a difference. So I think no matter how much cash Dana White tries to throw at him or whatever, it's still a money fight to see Jon Jones fighting at heavyweight. And a lot of people are going to pay for it because they want to see him fight at heavyweight. He hasn't done it yet.
Listen, a lot of people would like to see. I would like to see Jones at heavyweight. But I do realize the risk. If Jon Jones loses at heavyweight, people will make an argument that he lost kind of like 3 in a row. The Santos fight was sus, right? A guy that was literally had like no legs, was whooping his ass. You have the Reyes fight where people...
You said Jon beat Reyes. You said...
Okay, can I talk?
Sure.
Okay. You have the Reyes fight that people say Reyes actually won, all right? And then if he loses at heavyweight... That's like a 3-fight skid. You got to think that the polish is off the car. Like it's a little. It's.
You know what they're gonna say if Jon Jones loses at heavyweight? They're gonna say, "Oh well, it's just not his normal weight class. Of course he lost."
Listen, you could make just so many excuses for a guy that was a cheater. And what's gonna happen is if he gets destroyed at heavyweight, you kind of lose the allure. You want Jon Jones to fight Adesanya at Adesanya's peak. And you want Jon to be, quote unquote, undefeated. Once he takes the blemish, it's a different fight. Now, it's interesting still, but it's not as big of a money fight.
I feel like we're just running in circles with this conversation. I disagree.
All right, let's see what the chat says. Before we do that, we have a donation.
Super chat.
Would Jones v. IZZY beat Conor v. Khabib numbers?
I wouldn't. Nah.
Well,
nah.
Here's the question.
Maybe.
We have to see. IZZY is not quite there as that mega pay-per-view draw just yet, but he has the potential to be there. If IZZY beats Jan Blachowicz and takes that belt, I would have to think that the UFC would be able to market this man in a way that he will be a megastar. The problem is, and it's kind of crazy because Jon's the greatest of all time, for some odd reason, Jon Jones has been up there with pay-per-view sales, but he's never really been that guy like Conor or Khabib.
Well, against the right opponent.
So it's all on really IZZY's shoulders.
Nah, I don't think it would do better than Conor Khabib.
So the answer is no. But this is during a pandemic, and a lot of people can't make it to the fights. So maybe it will, just on that reason that people won't be in the building. They want to buy the pay-per-views. Cracking down on crack streams and all that shit. I don't know.
Nah.
I'm going to say no, though. I would say no.
Oh, good.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If Jones loses, we're gonna see that fool go way down to the depths of cocaine hell.
Thank you, Uncle Chrome. All right, we're going to get to the chat, see what they say, and then we're going to get to that other story on Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, the breaking story. Dude Chronic says Jon versus DC was the last huge fights. Valid Rowdy says if Jones and IZZY both win in new divisions, it could be the first double champ versus double champ fight. Very true. No, it actually wouldn't. You're wrong. If Jones and IZZY both win in new divisions, it would not be the double champ fight because Jon Jones vacated his light heavyweight belt. If Jon Jones held on to it and say IZZY fought like a lower weight class, then yes, you would be right. But technically, Jon Jones would only be holding one belt when they fight.
Yeah, on paper, but Jon Jones could still say.
Yeah, theoretically, you could say like, yeah, he was a double champ.
Because he gave it up.
Yeah, he vacated it. But like, Literally, it would not technically be.
Did you put the story on the MMAHoles.com?
The new Khamzat story?
Yeah, if you could throw it there. All right, so what we're going to do is this. Guys and gals, thank you so much. Make sure you slap the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because we'll be live for the event UFC 259, 3 title fights. We'll be live for that, the entire card. We're live for every UFC card, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay wonderful.
Wonderful.
I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, and then we're going to get into the newest story on Khamzat Chimaev, and it might make you feel a little bit better because in the beginning of the stream, we're thinking he's retired, but now we might have another side of this story. Ballsy. Where are you, Ballsy? There you are.
Ballwash.com. Ballsy. Link in the description to ballwash.com. Use promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for 15% off your entire purchase. Taking great care of yourself doesn't have to feel like a chore. Ballsy products are developed with unique active ingredients to keep you feeling and smelling better than ever before. They have everything you need from ball wash to nut rub to nut rub solid cologne to shampoo, conditioner, boxer, sanitizer, socks, you name it, they've got it. Go to ballwash.com. Link in the description. Promo code MMA-Holes, all one word, for 15% off your entire purchase.
I am finding that this product is a staple of my life. I love it. I use it every single day. Completely wonderful. I had the Ocean, what was it called?
Ocean Air.
Ocean Air on my body. Rub that all over my body. I smell wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Get that 15% off with our promo code. Link in the description. And promo code is MMA-Holes.
Say goodbye to toilet paper with affordable premium bidet attachments by Lux Bidet. Lux Bidet attachments gently cleanse your skin, leaving you feel refreshed and confident. Save 10% off with the link in the description below at checkout. Again, that's 10% off at checkout. They also have a new product, the footstool, that puts your body at a 35-degree angle for a more comfortable bowel movement. Use the link in the description.
Does that really say it? More comfortable bowel movement?
I don't know, Moss. I just made it up right now.
Oh, okay.
Use the link in the description for 10% off at checkout. luxbidet.com.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, wow, that was... Well, it is a more comfortable bowel movement. It feels wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Also, ESPN Plus, if you're going to pay for the pay-per-views this weekend, if you want to watch the fights, ESPN Plus is the way to go. We have a link in the description, a bundle package special for the MMA Holes. Everyone that uses it helps out the MMA Holes. So if you're going to watch the fights, please hit the link in the description and be...
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Last but not least, get top quality organic CBD products including extracts, hemp flower, cosmetics, edibles, and more. Get 20% off using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off of your entire purchase. That's mysticrootscbd.com. All of your CBD needs to cure all of your ailments, physical, mental, emotional, you name it. mysticrootscbd.com. Promo code MMA-Holes. 20% off your entire purchase.
Whoa, we're up to 20% off Mystic Roots. There you go. Promo code MMA-Holes, the best CBD in the world.
Wonderful.
I got to say something to someone in the chat. Hold on a second here. One cool gamer. Let me talk to you for a second over here. Probably not the coolest gamer that I've seen, but I'll just say this. You are promoting toilet. So sad.
That's not it.
I'm not promoting a toilet. I'm promoting a bidet that you put on your toilet, and it cleans your butthole. Makes you a lot cleaner. You don't have to really use toilet paper anymore. Saves you money. I think it's a win-win, and it's dirt cheap. Trying to change your life here, buddy. Maybe if you're going to sit on your ass and play all those video games, try to do it with a clean ass. Anyway. Khamzat Chimaev says he is retired on his IG. We spoke about it a lot in the beginning of the stream, but now we're going to go into an article that MMA Junkie, if you see John Morgan put something up, he spoke to Dana White about the situation. By the way, we have a new sponsor. It looks like we're very, very close to wrapping up very soon. You guys will be delighted with our new sponsor that's jumping on board. Thank you so much to everyone that is on the MMA Holes train. If you haven't subscribed, well, you're going to miss out because we got some great stuff coming your way. John Morgan says this, just spoke to UFC President Dana White after he talked to Khamzat Chimaev. According to White, Chimaev is not retiring and is still on track to return in June Full story on MMA Junkie shortly. Well, the time has come. Let's read the report from MMA Junkie from Jesse.
All right, according to John Morgan, he said, it seems Khamzat Chimaev may not be done fighting just yet after all. While a cryptic Instagram post Monday left doubt as to whether the fast-rising prospect would continue his octagon run, UFC President Dana White said Chimaev, who is currently in Las Vegas receiving treatment for a lingering case of COVID-19, had an emotional moment but isn't ready to call it a career. Dana White told MMA Junkie, quote, when he got here, the doctors took care of him and they put him on prednisone, which is a nasty fucking steroid. So he's on prednisone, and he's supposed to be taking this thing and chilling, relaxing, and letting himself recover. He went in and fucking trained today. Felt like shit and got super emotional and posted that. He's not supposed to be training, but you know, this guy's a savage. He wants to fight like every fucking weekend, and now he can't even train, so he just got emotional and posted that, but he ain't quitting. Originally posted in Russian, a Google translation of Chimaev's text certainly made it seem that he was ready to retire. Add in photos on Instagram stories of what appears to be blood in his sink, and the condition clearly didn't seem positive for the 26-year-old prospect. Chimaev's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, did not immediately reply to requests for comment by MMA Junkie. However, White said he spoke directly with Chimaev and said he still believes the Chechen-born fighter will make his return to the octagon in June. First, though, he needs to follow doctor's orders. Dana White said he was flown out here so that we could take care of him. We get him taken care of. They got him on medication. He's going to be fine. And he goes in and he starts fucking training. He's not supposed to be training, and he's super frustrated. He's training when he's supposed to be resting. He's got to stay off, at least while he's on medication. Chimaev, who's 9-0 in MMA and 3-0 in the UFC, last saw action this past September when he scored a 17-second knockout of middleweight Mearshart. Thank you. The victory marked the undefeated Chimaev's third UFC win in his first 2 months on the roster.
Okay, so Khamzat Chimaev is still in play. They're saying June. They gotta pull it together with this kid, man. I'm sure he's incredibly frustrated. He wants to get back in there. You know, went a little overboard with this post, but the good news is he will be back. Now I gotta find out. We have to talk about it with you guys, the MMA-Holes community. You know, do you think he will ever bounce back into the same fighter? It sounds like he's a little bit of a head case, and these medical conditions, they're lingering and frustrating for the guy, and he can't train properly, and he's spitting out blood in his sink. Will he ever be the same?
Yeah, I mean, don't steroids affect your mental state as well, like your emotions? Doesn't it? Like,
you think he's on steroids?
Yeah, he's on a steroid right now. That's what Dana White was saying. The medication they have him on is called prednisone or whatever.
They're pumping him with the juice?
Yeah, he said it's a nasty steroid.
Yeah.
That they have him on right now. Don't steroids affect your emotion or like your mental state?
Yeah, maybe he's growing a vagina. I don't know, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, he's got 1.3 million followers. That's crazy, right?
So I would assume that's probably what's going on. You know, he's taking this nasty steroid to kick this COVID thing, and it's probably fucking with his head a little bit, the medication.
Yeah, why don't we have 1.3 million followers, Jesse? What's going on?
I don't know. You
got to help me out here. What the hell? Why don't you go follow the MMA Holes at the MMA Holes? Let's tonight. Let's try to hit 1.3 million. We're at 2,582, so we're almost there, and we just hit our 1,000 posts. But yeah, go follow the MMA Holes at the MMA Holes on Instagram. All right, we got to do a save the show here, and this is how this works. We're going to put 5 on the clock right over there. In that 5 minutes, every donation that comes in, we extend the show that much time. So 5 minutes, $5, 10 minutes, $10, and so on and so forth. Let's see if we have any heroes tonight, because I would love to hear your thoughts on Khamzat Chimaev. I would love to hear your thoughts on the fights that happened Saturday night, and I would love to hear your thoughts on the big 3 championship fights, title fights. We got to discuss, man. We got to discuss with you guys, the people. Is this card UFC 217? Is it better? 3 title fights? Will we see 3 titles change hands? Let's start the clock right now and see if there's any heroes, because I need a hero.
I was just going to sing that.
Wonderful.
Here's Uncle Chrome. Let's add 2 to the clock.
Why John Morgan look like my nigga Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory?
I don't know. That's a good question.
If you notice, John Morgan's profile picture on Twitter has nothing to do with his face. It's a shirt.
That's because he always wears the blue polo, Moss.
Yeah. Dirty shoes. Oh, snap! Yo, Uncle Sanosi! Uncle Sanosi saving the day! 15 minutes. Yeah. Wow. Look at Anderson. Wow, Uncle Sanosi.
Had a moment at work. Wanted to Dono to make sure you don't get a repeat of last week. I got Jan for the upset and wanted Megan for the upset till she tried being a victim. Now I want Nunes to pummel her. And Jan defends. Victory hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Sanosi, so much. That is wonderful, wonderful.
Hey,
oh, shit! Roberto! 29 minutes!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
COVINGTON!
Yes! Yes!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
What time is it, friends? Roberto!
Save the show. Thank you, Chrome, for the shirt. Clinking beer mugs.
There you
Raised
go.
fist.
Oh, God.
Drop the Hearns in the chat, baby. Roberto Hernandez with a $29 ball.
That was a competitive game.
We're taking some phone calls tonight. If you guys want to add to the clock.
Here we go.
3 minutes. Yeah.
FEMA says prednisone is not an anabolic steroid. It is a cortisol class steroid. The nastiest thing it could do is just make you a bit jittery. So there you go. So it does not affect your emotions.
The 666 from D-Rest. Scream! Whoa. Oh, they're coming in hot tonight. Saviors.
Save the show is the same as KFC's mom saying time for dinner, Kevin.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much, D-Rest, and everyone that donated tonight. Holy smokes, with 2 minutes left on the clock. How many minutes we got there?
Right now we're at... Oh, hold on. Now we're at 53.
53 extra minutes from the people. A Mike Tyson time machine. Add the 20 to the clock.
Smartphone
And I need a time
machine.
He's fighting Evander Holyfield. He's fighting Holyfield for the third time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy. You faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say to my face, fuck you, ass for everybody.
Whoa.
You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You scared coward. You not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
That's Uncle Chrome.
Save the
champ.
fucking show.
That's the fucking champ right over there. Uncle Chrome, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful,
20 minutes to the clock. How much is that?
73.
73 more minutes. Holy moly. Thank you so much. The generosity of the community is showing tonight. We have 1 minute left. Will there be some more saves? We're taking some calls, bitches. Get ready to call.
Oh, my God.
Ah, super chat.
The life and logic.
Hashtag save the hose.
Save the hose, Jesse. Save those hoes. We're going to be taking calls about the Khamzat Chimaev situation. We're going to be talking about the fights Saturday night that happened. Rozenstruik getting dominated by Gane. We're going to be talking about the big three title fights. UFC 259 this Saturday coming up. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Are there any more saves coming in with 20 seconds left?
12 a.m. Water hose.
Jon Jones.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jon Jones, crash the show. Jon Jones,
Jon Jones
crash the show.
at the buzzer.
Jon Jones, crash the show. Jon Jones, crash the show. Jon Jones, crash the show.
Yes.
Jon Jones, crash the show. Jon Jones, crash the show. Jon Jones, crash the show.
Yo, Will Harris in the chat. Everyone say hello to Anatomy of a Fighter. Here's Choo Choo, motherfucker.
Hello.
Save the show.
You think Jon
If
Jones?
not for me, then do it for Khamzat.
Save the show for Khamzat.
Maybe we can get Will to call in tonight and talk about the Khamzat Chimaev. By the way, check out his channel. Has a new video over there dropping about Aljo and Jan.
Good stuff.
Wonderful.
Robot 12.
A 30. Uncle Chip. Murr.
Who the fuck is that guy? Right foot was up in there.
We're going deep tonight. We're going deep. Proper.
Robot 12.
Wow. The people are coming in heroes.
Save show.
Thank you, Uncle Champ. Appreciate that. Goddamn celebrity, that Uncle Champ. Oh, I can't wait to hear what the people have to say. Now, there's some in queue over here. Let's let them play through. Where did we at the save? This one here?
Yeah.
All right, we'll let them. We'll go to this. All right, so we're gonna play them all in queue.
Go over if you do that.
That's all right. We'll roll over to next week. You guys rolled over to next week. Here's Khamzat Chimaev, DVSV.
I'm gonna beat everybody. I'm gonna finish 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 everybody.
I'm gonna smash everybody.
That's right. We got 2 more hours of show for you guys tonight.
I just saw the post about retiring and I got all sad and started listening to sad Naruto music. Then I hop on her just to find out that it's just a prank, bro. What a night of MMA news, lol.
Pretty much, right? Let's come.
Goodness.
Oh, she's beautiful. Look at Ronda. Prango!
Come for me, baby.
If I move too much, Moss, I feel like I have to pee again.
That's all right. You can pee whenever you want. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Uncle Crone, thank you so much. We have 3 more donos in queue, and then we'll jump right into the phone call. So get ready to call up Monday Night Party here on the MMA-Holes Hour. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Willie!
Colby Covington wants to kiss your hand.
A lot.
Donald Trump, can I kiss your hand?
A lot.
Kiss your hand. Kiss your hand. Trump, you have a delicious hand. A lot.
All right, I'm going to get the phone lines ready.
Save the show.
You guys are killing it tonight. Thank you so much.
Oofa.
Holy guac. Here we go. I'm going to
Oofa. Diapers. Wear diapers to help.
Yeah, just wear the diaper.
Oh, God. That's funny. How do you call? We'll let you know when we get ready to open up the phone lines. We're going to get through these last 2 save the shows, and then we'll open up the phone lines, and you guys can call in and give us your opinions on everything that's going on.
Wonderful.
Hey, Ralphie boy.
Yo, did Khamzat really retire? Please say it's a joke. After Khabib and Conor, that's the only other guy that hyped me up. Why couldn't boring Colby retire?
So Khamzat announced on his social that he was retiring, but then John Morgan just spoke with Dana White literally like minutes ago. And
can you give us your best
he says, no,
Valley
it's not
Girl
happening.
accent?
We'll tell you more.
Like, oh my God.
Come on, Ariel.
God.
Let's slap some ass.
My God. My God.
Ready?
Really?
Here we go.
Look at that.
But.
No slap.
But.
Look at Ariel go.
Oh
This
my
was
God.
before his ESPN days. Renee.
Cheers, fam. Save the showing. I have a feeling it might be a and still kind of card except for Sterling that fight. What a weekend coming up.
Yes, sir. I kind of agree with you. I think it's going to be an and still kind of night. But exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the first thing I want to hear from the callers.
So that puts us at 2 hours and 31 minutes. So we're going to go 31 over.
Okay, so guys and gals, we're going live for 2 more hours here. We're staying live, I should say. So that is absolutely amazing. Okay. And We got 30 what? More minutes?
31 minutes next
If you could
week.
jot that down somewhere.
All right.
31 more minutes. 31 more minutes next Monday. I have to say this. I am very...
Why does the MMA gods hate me? Why Khamzat?
Well, Izzy, we're going to talk about it. So if you're just jumping into the show, we're going to tell you right after we play this little phone call song, we're going to tell you exactly what is going on with Khamzat Chimaev and his retirement, and then we're going to jump right into the phone calls. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do that...
150 thumbs in the air like you don't care.
150 thumbs in the air like you don't care.
150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. Open up your bra, show your tits 7%, yeah. MMA show with the holes and the mohawk hair. JBH with the news, you really can't compare. Throw your thumbs in the air. Throw your thumbs in the air. 150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. 150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. 150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. 150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. 150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. 150 thumbs in the air like you don't care. The dislikes can listen to Tyron Woodley rap.
All right, ladies and germs. Thank you for the likes. During this quick break, hit that like button. We're going to take some phone calls, let you know about Khamzat Chimaev, talk about UFC 259, the fights that happened on Saturday night. We'll be right back.
My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, I mean, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a. All Heart, a.k.a. Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Silver Carl.
How's it going, Silver Carl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Casper, and I'm a ghost.
Sean, how are you tonight?
Which one's having?
Yo, Drunk, what's up?
Yeah, this is DIAZ. I have an huge problem. Okay, well, this is a real gamer. Man, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone.
Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question. So,
Yo, Spinosi.
What's up, Snozy?
what's up, you guys? It's Justin Jr. Hey, guys, it's Kevin from Denver. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, Mustafa.
832, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? It's Paul.
What's up, Pulse?
Hey, Pulse.
Clocks. Hey, it's good luck.
Alexander.
What am I, chopped liver?
We're celebrating.
Ole.
Yeah, baby.
617, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Michael Antimo from Boston.
No way! Michael Anzalone, you just gave me butterflies when I heard your voice.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Huh?
It's the knitter.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Hi, Jesse.
Hit the like button, you folks. This is the double champ. Yeah, I want to talk to you. You know I'm not big on talking about fighters that much, but...
This is Jeremiah.
Hey, it's Kevin from Chicago.
Nothing. Gotta talk about these fights real quick.
It's Michael.
Jesus Christ. I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck's he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right,
that horse.
Okay, Chrome, thank you, man.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's making fun of Justin first. Don't hang up on him.
Hey.
Anything else?
Stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right. Thank you, Chrome, for telling us to stay white. Appreciate that. Okay, so we are going to get right into it tonight on the second part of our show as we go 2 more hours hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Conor McGregor's still going crazy in the background over Jesse's shoulder. But Jesse, can you give the people a little bit of an update? So let's talk about what we spoke about earlier in the show and where we are now.
So Khamzat Chimaev originally announced on his social media page a couple of hours ago that he was done. He was retiring from the sport of MMA. He posted a picture of blood in the sink, him having coughed up blood and stuff like that. So he got the MMA community all in an uproar that he was retiring. And then while we were live, MMA Junkie broke news, John Morgan broke news and went that he spoke with Dana White and Khamzat is not retiring according to Dana White. He said Khamzat just got a little emotional because he's on medications and he's trying to recover and all that. And he is not actually retiring. He's expected to return in June. Khamzat was calling out Neil Magny just days ago. So, according to Dana White, this is fake news, and Khamzat is still in the game.
Okay, so that's good news. It started a little meh. You know, we started the show a little sour because we were all like, oh, man, is this guy really gone? Like, what the hell? How could that be possible? But to the doubters in the chat, well, you were correct. Dana White has squashed those rumors and that statement by Khamzat, and now we are here.
Yes.
Talking about him still fighting, and it will be in June. Let's take some phone calls, and one of the things I want to talk about is the upcoming card.
Yeah, UFC 259?
Yeah, 259. I would love to know, as I put the phone lines...
Did they disappear, Moss?
There it is. Boop. All right, so yeah, there's the phone number up there, and we'll try to get everyone in tonight. We're only taking calls that have numbers, not unknown calls. So if you're calling from a blocked number, unblock, and we will take your call. But I would love to know your thoughts on the upcoming event, UFC 259, on top of the other stuff that's going on here.
3 title fights, one of which is a super fight.
So start every call with this. This is what I want you to start with, and then you can go into whatever point or question you have. Are we all and new? Are we and still? What's going on with these 3 fights? Peter Yan, Aljamain Sterling, Amanda Nunes, Megan Anderson, and Jan Blachowicz versus Izzy. Now, I'm looking at this quickly, and I'm seeing only one and new.
Let me guess. Aljo.
Yep. I think the Funk's going to get it. And I haven't even had the chance yet, which I will watch Will Harris's documentary, the second part. I saw the first one, very good. But I'm not biased by anything. And I'm just thinking the Funk's got this in this fight. Peter Yan, very, very tough. But I'm going to go one and new. Jesse, what do you say?
I'm going to go all 3 and still.
All 3 and still. Now, if they all switch to and new, right? If Izzy wins, if Megan it wins, and Aljo wins, the only time that's ever happened.
I take that back. Sorry. 2 and still.
Oh,
and
shit.
Izzy is and new. My apologies.
I'm with you too, Jess. I fucked up too. I'm sorry.
Because you see the belt on Izzy's shoulder, so you keep thinking like
I said one.
Still. No, and new for Izzy, but and still for the other 2.
let me finish. Let me fix what I said too. I apologize to absolutely nobody. Yeah, I'm with 2 and news. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So if Megan wins, if Megan wins, then it will be just like UFC 217, which is the first time we've ever seen 3 titles go in the other direction. It will be incredibly interesting. And Megan, my goodness, what is the odds of her winning that fight? Let me see. Let me look at this over here. Thank you, Jess.
Yeah, I completely.
Could you imagine?
Because you see the belt on his shoulder, so you think and still.
Yeah.
Like you don't think and new. You forget
it's a casual mistake by us.
He's moving
hosts.
to a different division.
I would imagine Megan's the biggest underdog. Oh my, yeah, she's a plus 750. So think about this before we open up the phone lines. Think about this. Megan Anderson is probably the biggest dog on the card, and if she wins, it will not only be a mega upset, but it could solidify a 3 title change in one night.
Yep, UFC 217 all over again, Moss.
It's kind of that might make this even more impressive.
Wow, we're crazy unfortunate news today about Khamzat. I was really looking forward to seeing him fight again. So much potential. It's scary to think of how bad of condition he is, because for a guy as tough as Khamzat to retire, it's got to be serious. Folded hands.
Here's the only thing, before we get into the calls, here's the only thing that makes me kind of skeptical is when Khabib announced his retirement, Dana White did the same thing. He's not retiring, he just got emotional. That's exactly what he said about Khabib, and Khabib is completely retired. So do you think Dana White is just saying this, and he hasn't even really talked to Khamzat yet, and he's just saying, he just got emotional, he's not retiring?
Maybe. It's possible. We still have to find out more, but I mean, the good news is the boss has, pretty much dismantled this post. And we have some hope. We won't know for sure until he gets back into the cage, or we can't even say, hey, we will know when he has another fight locked up, because even if he signs a contract, doesn't mean he's going to fight. We need to see him in the octagon. Yeah. That's what we need to see. So my fingers are crossed that Dana White is correct, and it will be healthy and be able to compete. All right, here we go. The phone number is
516-522-0267. Call in, let us know what you think about the whole Khamzat Chimaev debacle. that a good word for it, Moss?
Yes, and UFC 259.
And UFC 259.
I saw a bunch of people in chat saying, I see no way Megan winning. I'm with you. I don't either.
Some people do.
I don't see it in any way.
405, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
It's Chrome.
Hey,
What's
Chrome.
up, Chrome?
You okay?
I got sad news for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm just calling the guys to let you know that I'm retired from the MMA-Holes.
No.
What happened?
Don't do this.
Dreaded decision, but I have to retire.
Chrome.
I love you guys.
Okay.
Very much.
Don't do this to us.
And as always, stay white, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, God. 516-522-0267. Call and let us know what you guys think.
Is that real? What do you think in the chat? Was that... Who has a better chance of staying retired?
I'm skeptical. 281, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hello?
Hello. Can you turn your stream on off in the background?
Yeah. This is Manny C. How are you guys?
Wonderful, wonderful, Manny. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Good.
I was just gonna give out my picks for the card.
Okay.
I just want a disclaimer for everyone in the chat room: do not use my picks for betting or like medical advice. For me, it's not. I can't be held responsible. But I think I've got Jan winning by decision.
Okay.
I think Izzy's going to find out that, reach matters. So he's going to win. For Amanda Nunes versus Megan Anderson, I mean, we should all get all our money together, like every last cent, sell your house or whatever, and put it on Amanda Nunes. Like, I don't know how Megan wins that fight.
Mm-hmm.
It literally, I mean... We should bet all your money. No, actually, take my betting advice. Put all your money on Amanda Nunes. Like, liquidate your stocks, your bonds. Like, sell everything and put it on Amanda Nunes. Like, this is a cannot lose fight.
Okay.
Peter Yan wins. Islam wins. And Rakic?
Rakic.
That's what I said. Yeah, he wins.
Okay. Nice.
That's pretty much it. Hey, Moss, really quick, what do you think about Watt going to the Cardinals?
It's kind of crazy, right? It's weird seeing him on the Cardinals, like seeing him over there. I think it's a good move. So I think he's still a good player.
Yeah, but he left Houston to win a championship. Why would you go to the Cardinals?
Because of he doesn't want to be in the snow anymore.
What about
the Houston snow?
Will Harris has a good question. He said, "What about the Cruz fight, Manny?"
Yeah, what do you think about Cruz? That's actually Why are we missing that, Manny?
Oh, that one. Man, that's a tough one. I want to go with Cruz, but man, it's one of those. Are they feeding Cruz to Casey? What do you guys think?
Well, you're the caller, Manny. You're the oracle right now. You need to tell us.
You know what? I think Dominic Cruz is going to win.
Okay, Dominic Cruz.
I think he still kind of got it. The guy that I hate, Joseph Benavidez, he's going to win as well.
I don't like him either. How about though with Dominic Cruz not only being demoted to the prelims, but he's the underdog? It's pretty wild, right?
It is really wild. I mean, the guy still got it. I mean, he's older. And he, has all those injuries, but man, he's one of the most talented fighters ever.
Nice.
He's got a unique style that's really hard to do. I mean, who in your camp fights the way he does? You'll have guys come in pretending to be him. It's really difficult.
Absolutely.
The other fight I like, lastly, Tim Elliott. I always like watching him fight.
Yeah,
he's gonna win.
I tell you what, you can make an argument that this card is comparable to UFC 217. The balanced nature of this thing from 1 all the way up to number 15. Now, hopefully, they'll stay intact. I'm knocking on wood. And then 3 title fights over here, and one of the title fights, which makes it maybe a little bit better. I mean, we had GSP against Michael Bisping moving up, but this one here, the last style bender, who has been crazy good at middleweight, going up fighting Blachowicz, the Polish powerhouse. It is a fantastic fight, man. Absolutely fantastic fight. You got the goat of female. All right, Manny, thanks for the call. You have the goat. What the fuck was he doing? Was he snorting fucking blow? Was he doing lines off his phone?
It was like he was brushing his phone through sand.
Manny, what the hell were you doing? He was giving me a headache. I'm trying to 516-522-0267. He was just started doing fucking coke on the phone.
The real question is, should they retire if they lose? Talking about Cruz and Joey B. Should they retire if they lose?
Yeah, that's a conversation that so every fight it seems like that's the conversation. Should they retire, right?
773, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, Kevin?
So this card last weekend, I'll talk about the main event this weekend and last weekend. So Dana White came out and said, Gane, whatever his name is.
Gone.
Gone. He said the fight, good job, he won the fight, but he didn't impress anybody. Like, that was supposed to be your moment, breakout moment, main event, and he won. That's what he did. He won pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
He was downplaying his performance, and he didn't look too good. It was boring or this and that. And someone on Twitter came out and said, Dana White, you're supposed to be promoting your fighters, and can't believe you would say that. You're supposed to be upping them and praising them every chance. That's not Dana White.
Yeah.
That's not why people like Dana White. He's not going to bullcrap the fans saying, what an amazing performance. He went out there and he looked so good. And no, he didn't look so good. He did enough to win. He coasted to a decision. And that's what happened. But everyone wants to get on their high horse and, you're supposed to promote your fighters, not downplay them or degrade them, this and that. I disagree. I'm glad Dana White came out and said he did just enough to win. He won, and that's about it. What's your thoughts on that? And I got one more point.
Okay. For the Twitter thing, like I said in the beginning of the show, I kind of agree with the tweeter, but he probably worded it like a knucklehead, the Twitter guy. So I'm going to have to defend Dana on this one. I think that Dana could have handled it a little differently, but the press is pretty funny. They'll take a quote from Dana White and they'll literally launch it in the face of Gane, and that's why it looks so bad. So yeah, the boss could have worded it differently, like I said in the beginning of the stream, but at the same time, the press put Gane on the spot with that statement, and it made the whole thing, it got amplified. So, and then you got knuckleheads on Twitter just being stupid assholes. So, I mean, that's what I think.
Yep. I agree.
Okay.
Now, my second point, the main event, Izzy versus Jan. What I'm fearing the most is going to be a boring fight. I'm fearing, because Jan, his style is he likes to fight with the back foot. He's got a good jab. He's more of a counter fighter, too. He will go forward like he did against Reyes. He came forward and knocked him out. But Izzy, he's more than happy to coast to a boring decision. We've seen that against Joe Romero. We've seen that against Anderson Silva. He's more than happy to do just enough to squeak out a decision. So I'm worried this fight's going to be one of those fights where it's just going to be not much action, two counter fighters going in there, not really putting it all on the line. That's what I'm worried about. Do you think that's a possibility?
So, okay, and that's your last point, right, Kevin? You said you had two?
That's my last point, Bubba.
Thank you. Okay. I didn't want to get that fart out of the way. So, yes, there is a possibility in every main event, right, Jess? There's a possibility that this could be a boring fight.
Yes.
Jan Blachowicz, what can he not do, right? He can't get too excited out there. He can't come at Izzy because
Izzy loves fighters who play in the range.
When you're coming at him, that's a problem. That's where Izzy shines, right?
Yeah.
So Jan has to be smart, but someone has to be aggressive. So when you have a situation like that, when you have such a dangerous fighter like Israel Adesanya, and you have another opponent that's aggressive but smart, there's a good chance that this fight could suck. Very good chance.
Honestly, that is a very far-fetched chance.
Derek Lewis does a good job on Curtis Blades, knocks him out, fantastic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Last weekend, we saw a fight that was very lackluster because Gane was playing it safe.
But we knew that with Rozenstruik and Gane, that it would the chances were higher of it being lackluster. I don't think the chances are as high for this fight.
Here's the problem. I already saw two Izzy lackluster fights. Okay, I saw the Anderson Silva one, which is maybe a little controversial
First
to
of all,
say.
Israel Adesanya had a lot of respect for Anderson Silva, and Yoel Romero.
That fight was like, come on.
In fairness, it was not like it was all Izzy's fault for the Yoel Romero fight. That was both of them equally not putting in.
What about this?
Like the crazy.
Paulo Costa did not come out cray-cray because he was scared shit. And that
he
fight,
still came forward, though.
But if you think about it, everyone was kind of like, what's going on? Do you not remember that fight?
I do.
Everyone's like, what's going on here?
I remember every Izzy fight.
Yeah. So you could make an argument that there were 3 fights. Now, the Costa-Izzy fight kind of didn't live up to the expectations. It wasn't a boring fight. No, because Izzy just dominated him. But Paulo Costa did not pull the trigger. He was very hesitant. And why? Because Israel Adesanya is incredibly dangerous.
He wasn't as hesitant as Romero.
Izzy has
Costa still came into the range, and he got kicked a lot.
Okay, but you're missing the point here. The point is this. Izzy is so fucking good that you would be a knucklehead if you're going to go full force on the man, right?
Yes.
You'd be crazy to do it. Now, Kelvin Gastelum said, fuck it.
Those
Kelvin
two,
Gastelum.
that was a good fight.
So maybe what Jan Blachowicz could do is try to implement what Kelvin Gastelum did. Hey, I'm bigger, and I got some wrestling as well. Maybe I do what Kelvin did. Maybe he can push the pace. If he doesn't find that opportunity and Izzy finds his shots and hurts Jan a little bit early in that fight, you will see something of a boring fight.
I'm telling you, man, like, I don't think you understand. I don't think this is going to be a boring fight. And if it is a boring fight,
I just saw it, Wills. Yeah, that's true. Costa was hungover.
Oh, stop it. I have that freaking article.
He was hungover, Jesse. He had a little too much wine. A little Jesus juice before the fight.
I don't think he was that hungover. I think he was making some excuses for the knockout, to be quite honest, but whatever.
All right, let us know what you think in the chat.
Izzy's just that good, right? Izzy's just that good. And at light heavyweight, I know a lot of people are sleeping, but don't forget, he did kickboxing at heavyweight, and his kickboxing is going to come into play against someone like Jan. It would be the perfect tool for him. So
listen,
just don't worry.
To just say, ooh, this is going to be a spectacular fight, it's tough to say.
I didn't say spectacular. There is always the chance that it is boring. But I don't think your chances are high enough in this fight to worry about that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
When has Izzy severely pushed the pace in a fight?
The Gastelum fight.
He pushed the pace.
Yeah, I think both Gastelum and Izzy put in an equal amount of pace.
Listen, Izzy hung in there, but I think Kelvin was pushing it. Izzy was just countering very nicely. Now Gamebread's coming in.
Jan is a perfect style for Izzy to win.
Yes.
I think Izzy will have issues with the Khabib, Magomed, Khamzat, Usman type styles.
Yes, I'm with you, Gamebread. I'm with you, and that's why I am picking Izzy in this fight. It kind of pains me.
He did say he's working on his ground game a lot, Moss.
Yeah, I think Izzy does have a ground game. But when you have a guy like Jan Blachowicz on top of you, how good can your ground game be?
Get out of here.
I mean, you're completely.
Do you think this fight goes to the ground?
I think. Hold on.
Wonderful.
It's cool.
Yes, and we almost saw the first death in the UFC because of what Kelvin did.
I don't understand, man. Like, that Kelvin fight was awesome, but they both came in hot on that fight. I don't fucking
They
get
did,
it.
but Kelvin was pushing the pace, and Izzy was
they were both pushing.
But Izzy was taking advantage of Kelvin coming forward. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Is there a way? Can you pull up past stats? Are you able to do that?
I could, I think.
Can you pull up the past stats for the Kelvin fight?
I don't know, but what's the? It doesn't matter. You can outstrike someone if they're moving forward on you.
I want to see all the stats.
I don't.
Are you able to do that, or does
it's going to take me a second because I'm using the UFC website?
Oh, okay, forget
it. You know how they work.
All right, forget it then.
But here, actually, yeah, I could do it. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Come on, here we go. Will the UFC help us out here?
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, UFC is a little fugazi
bummer.
with the website.
All right, well, listen. I'm being too biased. I don't know. I think the Gastelum fight was a phenomenal fight, but I think they both equally pushed pace here. I don't know. I can't give it all to Kelvin. I can't do it.
It is a fascinating fight. And there is a chance of it being a little bland. There is a chance. With that being said, I am picking Israel Adesanya. The reason why I'm picking him is he is a superior fighter. He really is. And he's a big guy at middleweight. So I think it still will be fine against Blachowicz. I picked Blachowicz over Reyes. I think Blachowicz is very, very good. But in this matchup, I do feel it favors Adesanya. If Blachowicz knocks him out, I would not be surprised. but I'm picking
What? Blachowicz is not going to knock him out.
Or if it's boring, not surprised.
Get out of here.
A lot of not surprising things.
516-522-0267. Call in and let us know what you guys think about this weekend's fights. Also, what you think about the whole Khamzat Chimaev. Is he retired? Is he not retired? Is Dana White lying to get everyone to calm down? What's going on here?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Lorenzo.
I don't think Izzy beat Romero, Kelvin or Vittori. I think those fights were a draw. Izzy is beatable. And a wrestler can do it.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Lorenzo here.
What?
I think the only path to victory with Adesanya would be a bulky wrestler dragging him down and making him pay with some ground and pound. Or up against the fence, hurting him against the fence.
Do you think that he lost against Romero, Kelvin, and Vittori?
I tell you what, that Romero fight was very close because nothing happened. Wait, you think that was a landslide victory for Izzy?
No, not a landslide, but I don't think Romero won.
Would you have been surprised if the decision went Romero's way in that fight? Nothing happened.
Well, of course I would have been surprised because I always expect Izzy to win.
Okay.
That's a subjective question.
Okay. Thank you, Lorenzo. By the way, Izzy is a possible future guest, so.
Oh, God.
Hopefully we can get him on.
503, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
No, I haven't called on in like 2 years. I swear to fucking God. I don't know. We all know Khamzat isn't retired. It's just not happening. It isn't.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you now. In the beginning of the stream, I was kind of leaning towards maybe he is. Hold on a second.
Wonderful.
We have it's Jesse's mom.
Christopher's attempt at barbecuing was a balance of awkwardness and a desire to display some form of cooking skills. He will make a great daddy to Ellie. Me and Papa J had heartburn for days after Moss's food, but it was worth it. He is WW.
Thank you, Lady C. Wow, look at that. It's my mother-in-law. Look at that. Thank you. Back to the call. And what was your name, by the way, caller?
Let's see. I think like 2 years ago, you guys gave me the name Kid of the Calls or some shit like that.
Kid of the Calls?
Yeah, or something like that. I don't remember it. It was, I don't know how long ago
So what's your name today?
It was kind of like, what?
What's your name today?
I don't know, head ass or something like
All
that.
right, head ass. Perfect. Okay.
All right. Yeah, Khamzat isn't retiring though. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Like he's too big right now, and he was being built up by Dana White as the next big person. Dana's gonna throw him pretty big money that I don't think Khamzat can refuse.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Dana White kind of dismissed it on the MMA Junkie article. Khamzat was a little discouraged because he wasn't feeling too well, and, you know, these bumps and bruises along the way. Yeah, he had a bad day on the medication, maybe a little emotional. So I'm with you. I think Khamzat will come back.
Yeah. Also, I mean, a fight that I'm looking forward to is Volkanovski versus Ortega.
Mhm.
I think Ortega's going to piece him up, though. Ortega looks so good in that Korean zombie fight.
Volkanovski versus Ortega is a pretty good fight. I don't know how that jumped into your head right now, but that is an excellent fight.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got a donation from Manny C coming in, head ass. Hold on.
Don't worry, bro. Haven't called in 2 years. You'll be in the call song.
Okay, Manny C is saying we're going to put you in the call song. Would you like to be in the call song?
What the fuck is the call?
It's okay, man. It's all right. It's going to be all right. Head ass, what were we talking about? Oh, we talking about Volkanovski and Ortega. Yes, and who you have in that fight?
Yeah. Dude, I'm fried right now. I'm sorry. My brain is like mush.
Well, listen, mush brain. I appreciate the call. 516-522-0267.
Moss, you're so funny. You're a funny guy. Fuck that guy. Casual says Uncle Mike H. Gaylord, you guys gave me the name. Stupid Idiot. Remember, JBH? I give a lot of people the name Stupid Idiot, so... No, I don't remember.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Ryan.
Khamzat has the tools to beat Izzy. A multi-dimensional fighter, not just a striker. And trust me, if Usman moved up, Izzy has no chance.
Do you think, and thank you, Ryan, do you think that this is something, we're learning something about Khamzat, maybe him mentally could be a problem down the road when he starts facing the elite fighters? something interesting here. He's throwing this out there that, he wants to retire. This guy seems emotional. If he is an emotional fighter, sometimes it works in their benefit, but maybe he is a little weak-minded, and when he fights the top guys, it could be a problem.
You might not be wrong about that. And the only reason I say this is because it did seem very coincidental that, the Leon Edwards fight was called off twice, one of which, rightful excuse, COVID. But then, lingering COVID issues, and I don't know, it just seems a little weird, the whole way everything played out. But I can't just jump to that conclusion yet. Listen, I am in no way, shape, or form on the Khamzat hype train. I haven't been since he entered the UFC.
I was enjoying his run.
But I like watching the dude, but I haven't seen enough yet to be on the hype train. That being said, maybe he is a little scared when he starts getting to the top.
Well, more importantly, Jesse, it says, I want your girlfriend to shit on me, please. Would you like to oblige?
No, thank you.
Well, the question is, where would you like her to shit on you? That's the...
No, thank you. Vlad!
Wonderful.
Normally, I'd say Izzy is entirely too black for Yan to beat, but he already proved me wrong with his finish win over Corey and her son. I got THR Polish Power for the dub.
Ooh. Vlad, you're breaking my heart over here.
Polish Power.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You're breaking my heart.
Yeah. Still going Izzy, but...
Wonderful.
Christopher's balls.
We'll see. Oh, my ball. Is that my balls?
Bro, you are drenching me needlessly in this tropical mist or whatever you call it. Check the fucking ballsy instructions. We don't need a tsunami of product on me, bro.
15% promo code MMA-Holes. We got a link in the description. Drench your balls and be wonderful.
Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you, my bulls. 516-522-0267. Call the show. Let's have some fun tonight as we are discussing the fights happening this Saturday, the previous Saturday. Khamzat.
405, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
I talked to Uncle Dana.
Uh-huh.
And I'm back.
Just got a little emotional?
Uncle Dana said you made an emotional decision. I'm back.
So, Crumb, you are not retired.
I'm back. I'm black. I'm back.
Thank you.
I'm black and back.
Thank you, Crumb. Appreciate it.
Listen.
Yeah.
Now listen. Everybody get your pen out. Get your paper out. Crumb's going to tell you how to pick these fights next week.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Let's see here. Who we got first? Somebody white? Somebody white? Yeah.
You got the white guy or the black guy?
Pick the white guy.
The white guy, okay. So the white guy, hold on, I'm writing this down. White guy for the win? Or holds on to the belt. Okay. What about in the co-main event?
The co-main event. Megan Anderson, Amanda Nunez. Who has the bigger penis?
I would... Megan's longer. Hold on.
Wonderful.
Izzy will run through Jan easy. But watch out for Magomed. That guy can beat Izzy.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even laughing at that. I'm just still thinking about the penis.
Izzy can run through Jan, but he can't run through Magomed? Get out of here. I do agree with you on the Jan part, though.
Who knows? All right, back to Crumb's picks.
I think I'm going to go with Megan. She looks like she has a little penis.
Yeah. I think Amanda's like a tuna can cock. She's got more girth, you know?
I heard Amanda sits on the toilet backwards when she pees. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's true. You actually heard correctly. All right, the next fight, Jan versus the Funk Master.
The Funk Master. Oh, is that Ebony Honeybone's boyfriend? Yes, I'm going to go with him.
Okay.
Give me the black guy.
Yeah.
Always black.
All right, so
black don't crack.
But in the main event,
black.
You went white. Wait, hold on a second. I'm confused now.
He's not white. He's that new white.
Okay. All right, Chrome. Thank you. It was very informative. I appreciate it. Okay. 516-522-0267.
I can't with that guy, man.
This is Chrome's picks. So he has Jan,
he's such a
Megan,
troll.
and Aljo, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Lord, what would the MMA holes do without Chrome?
I don't know. He's been a staple.
Yeah. Every time we have a guest on, he always has something to say. Every time the phone lines are open, he has something great to say, and it's Chrome, man.
He's an interesting fella.
Yeah. 732, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, good evening, guys.
Hello.
What's up?
Man, this last card, it wasn't the best. Like I said, I don't like criticizing the fighters too much. I'm not the one who's fighting in the octagon. But I don't think Gane deserved more as much. I don't think he should have been bashed as much as he was bashed, man. I mean, it was more Rozenstruik, fourth, fifth round. He should have let his hands go. Clearly down losing the fight. Gane knew he was looking for him to make one mistake.
His phone just cut out. His phone just cut out, guys. Every time he calls, his phone cuts out.
Can you hear me?
But I do agree with him that
I want Justin Jr.'s voice to be my navigation voice. Make a left turn at the light.
Come on, leave him alone. Come on.
Make a U-turn. Justin, please.
Get a new
There is
phone.
a way on Waze app. If there was a way you can just record your voice, I would love to listen to you telling me. All right, we're going to open the phone lines back up. Call back. 516-522-0267.
612, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? Hey, I just wanted to get your guys' take on Dominic Reyes is coming back. I mean, Dominic Cruz is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guys' take?
I
think you get over that hump. I know he lost to Cejudo.
Okay, your phone sounds like it's underwater or in space.
Are you covering the microphone?
Oh, my bad. I was wearing a mask.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
COVID. There you go. We're not going to give you COVID, so don't worry.
Okay, so what was your question?
I said, what's your guys' take on Dominic Cruz coming back?
Dominic Cruz. Listen, I have this weird thing with Dominic. We took pisses next to each other in a bathroom. And then we shared a picture together. So I have this weird bond with the guy. I feel like I don't know.
There's no bond.
When you piss next to a UFC champion, Jesse, there's that feeling. I think Dominic feels the same way.
Yeah.
So I'm always biased.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dominic's getting the shaft here. Now he's got Casey Kenny, very tough opponent. He's on the prelims. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He's going to bounce back from his last fight. So I'm going to lean towards Cruz.
I don't have anything against Cruz, but I'm just not the biggest fan of the guy. I've never really found him to be the most fascinating fighter in the world. So listen, I could care less, to be quite honest. I could care less.
Okay, now check this out. I'm going to be driving up to Iowa to go place a parlay. It's my first time putting some money down on sports.
Mm-hmm.
So for my money, if I had to make some picks, what do you guys suggest?
Ooh. So locks you want. Are you doing a parlay or are you doing straight up? What do you
parlays? Probably parlays.
Okay. All right, here we go, Jesse. You want to help him out here? What do you think?
Okay. Oh man, this is tough. I hate giving people when they say they're gonna put money down. I feel like a fucking asshole when I'm wrong.
I tell you what. So when are you going down? When are you going to Iowa?
Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, Thursday. I might go Thursday.
Okay. So if you go Thursday, then what we're gonna do is this. We're going to dive into this card more on Wednesday night. We're pretty much just tickling it tonight. So for us to give you guaranteed locks, it would be a little tricky. So let us look at this card a little bit more. Maybe Jessie has something on her mind, but I'm not going to throw one out there for you because honestly.
Yeah, just looking at the card at first glance, the matchups are so good, at least on the prelims and the main card. The early prelims, I'm not too sure, but just on the prelims and the main card, the matchups are so good that making a pick right now might not be the best decision.
Yeah, tune in Wednesday. We will be more confirming on where we're going.
My man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, safe travels, man.
All right, for sure. Bye-bye.
516-522-0267. That's a good question, but I would feel bad giving him a spur of the moment pick and then he loses all his money.
Actually, is Aljo an underdog? Is he the under? Hold on, I'm assuming he is.
I would
right?
think so.
Oh,
I don't
hold on
see
a second here.
Why not?
I'm assuming he is. Wait, how do I get to this? Am I? Oh, 259. Hello.
732, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, it's Justin Jr. Hopefully this time it works out, huh?
Yes, sir. What's up?
It's even.
Man, so...
Oh, hold on.
Wonderful.
We got Daddy Chrome coming in.
Shout out to those new whites. You know who you are.
Chrome.
I'm not sure what the new whites are that Chrome was talking about, but apparently is... Wait, so he was saying Jan
Yeah, he said he's new white.
was a new white.
I don't know what it means, but that's
Yeah.
what
Justin, do you know what a new white is?
No idea.
Okay.
Oh.
By the way, we did
Yeah, I
150
was
likes.
saying-
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying before my phone cut me off, it wasn't the best card. We only had one finish. The Ronnie Lawrence, shout out to that guy. Looking like a great prospect, came in as a big underdog in his Dana White Contender Series fight. And then he TKOs Vince Cachero, which, Vince Cachero, it's not like this guy's a future top 15 guy or anything, but Vince, very tough. But, I was saying I don't think Gane deserved all the bashing he did. I mean, it was more Rozenstruik in that 4th and 5th round. Rozenstruik should have been letting them hands go because, the game plan was, try to look for Gane and make a mistake. You're not going to outstrike him. You're not going to take him to the ground, Jairzinho. So it was just that one big bomb, that one power shot he had. And, I get, the Derek Lewis game plan, look for that one mistake, but you're not getting it in the first 3 rounds. You got to start, letting them hands go more. And I guess he didn't. So, for you, Dana, I asked you, are you fighting in the octagon? Are you fighting in the octagon, Dana? Are you fighting a heavyweight with vicious knockout power? No, you're not. That's what I thought. So, Dana, obviously, he's going to say, oh, the fight sucks. He wants the fights to be good. He's the...
Are you calling out Dana White?
Whoa.
Hold on a second. Are you calling out Dana White?
No, I'm just saying I think the guy talks too much.
Well,
about
you talk
fighters
too much too,
that-
though.
No, but what he's
Oh,
saying is
what?
what he's saying is Dana, like Justin doesn't criticize the fighters because he's not in the cage fighting. He's saying, Dana, you're not in there fighting, so why are you giving Gane so much shit?
All right.
no, hold on, but okay,
Hold on.
I get, the fight wasn't the best, but
Wait, Justin, hold on a second. We got Uncle Chrome coming in.
Why does Justin sound like he is always underwater?
Are you underwater?
right here, I'm not underwater.
Oh, you sure?
Okay, you're the promoter. If a fight sucks, I get you're going to say it sucks, but I didn't think the fight was too bad. And like I said, why, Ciryl Gane, what happened if he did throw his hands more and try to make it a fun fight and then he got caught? There are going to be a bunch of trolls coming to his Instagram. You got slept, are you still sleeping, dude? You could have just, and like Moss was saying, Curtis Blades could have just edged it. So you can never win. With these MMA fans, man, you can never win, huh?
Yeah, you can. Listen, I agree with you, and I agree with Kevin. I agree with both of you guys on both sides of the thing. Like,
I think I agree with Justin.
I understand the criticism on Dana, and I also understand the other side of the thing where it was kind of embellished by the media. Dana says something.
Embellished by the community.
Why
than
the
the
fuck
media.
did the media throw it out there in Gane's face? Like, the more I think about it, that was the messed up thing when Gane was sitting there and they were asking him the questions. Hey, Gane, by the way, want to get your thoughts on the boss saying you sucked
they
tonight.
always do that. Anytime Dana White has something to say, especially if it's negative about the way an event went, the media will always
the headlines.
Try to get that juicy article,
Yeah. It's a fucking, it's a job. That's why when Will Harris said on the show that he doesn't want to consider himself media, I don't blame him because media is getting icky now. It's getting icky, man. You got to sell your soul like we did when we put Khamzat Chimaev on the thumbnail over here, Justin. But let's forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what else you got?
Good.
So, Alex Caceres, man, this guy is low-key, on a 4-fight win streak now. I know it's not against the best opposition, but whatever the UFC's put against him, he's taken the fights. Kevin Kroom had a phenomenal debut against Roosevelt. I'd take Kroom, I don't know, man. He looks sloppy, horrible takedown entries. I'm not going to really bash the guy or anything, but I guess it's back to the drawing board, gassed out, going for all those takedowns in the first round, and I guess just, I don't know. Shout out to Caceres now on a 4-fight win streak. And
that's beautiful.
What's this guy's age? He's still on the right side of 35, and I remember,
You know, Justin, you've been saying that a lot lately. The right side of an age. You've been saying this a lot. Now, I want to know, when did you start implementing this in your conversation? Because I noticed, I heard you the other day saying the right side of 34, right side, wrong side of this, right side of that. When did you start saying this, and who did you take it from, Justin?
Well, everyone says it.
Yeah?
Don't everyone say it? Right?
No, I never said that.
Justin just has very good vocabulary.
Is that what it is?
For a 13-year-old.
Yeah, what 13-year-old says on the right side and wrong side of an age?
I don't even say that.
Where'd you get it from, Justin? Come on, fess up, kid.
Oh, God.
I didn't get it from anywhere. I mean,
Yeah?
Okay, sure, I probably heard it on YouTube, but I mean, I feel like everyone's been saying right.
Which
side
channel?
35
Which channel
every
says
day.
it? Is it that guy with the knucklehead with the bottle cap glasses? What are we talking? Which channel is it? And tell me right now.
Wonderful.
None of them say it, really. If you're talking
Just
about
you
last
want to
night,
watch
at
film
the
on
end,
Riley Did With Me later.
Okay.
You would really enjoy her work.
You don't want to hear that donation. All right, Justin, I'm just messing with you, bud. What else you have?
I know, no worries. I get your guys' thing over here, but man, I mean, Ankalaev, he picked up a nice win. Delusional Hernandez, I'm not going to bash the guy too much. I mean, it's tough being in that octagon, and in his eyes, yeah, he was getting caught, he was getting counter a lot, but he was the one taking control of the octagon, pressuring, and he did land some nice punches, but man, it was just so funny for me. He had his hand raised, and then he looked confused, and then he acted like he got robbed. He started crying all over.
Hold on, we got Vlad coming in.
My nigga Genie hitting us with facts with his super monotone voice. Stay woke. Follow Justin.
See, there you go. That's a nice thing. Go give him a follow.
That's your ninja Vlad.
Justin, what side of the 13 are you on? The right or the wrong side?
Don't know what that. What do you mean by that?
You're 13, correct?
Yes.
So what side are you on? The right side or the wrong side of 13? Because I'm trying to figure this out.
Right, I would say.
Right side? Okay. All right. I just wanted to know. It was actually an honest question. All right. So, yeah, you're right about Hernandez. He's a bum or what? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not saying he's a bum. It's,
okay.
It's, I don't know. I just wanted to talk on that a little bit. But shout out to me, Alexis Davis. People were, they were falling all over this Sabina Mazo hype train. I mean, the girl was 2 minutes away from losing to Justine Kish, which, I know you guys had her on, but 2 minutes away from losing to Justine Kish, and doesn't really have much takedown defense. I mean, if you watch the tape, I know a lot of people in here don't watch much tape. Alexis Davis versus Araujo, she dominated Araujo. Araujo's a beast, took her down, manhandled her for the whole second round on the ground. So I don't know. I mean, the betting odds.
Justin, I'm on the wrong side of 43 right now. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm turning 44 in like a couple weeks. What, a week? Or where the fuck? I'm turning 44 years old in like a week.
On Monday.
So I'm on the wrong side of 43 years old, Justin. Could you fucking believe how old I am?
Well, right side of 45, I guess.
Yes, there you go, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. You made me feel a lot better. Thank you. All right.
Man, I mean, betting odds.
Yeah.
They had Davis 2-1 dog. Didn't agree with it at all. It's just, I don't know, man.
Wait, what are you eating?
Nutella with salt, not Nutella.
Oh, Justin, you're the best.
Salt nuts roll.
Nutella and what?
Roll. Salt nut roll, something like that.
That sounds
you
delicious.
You can look up salt nut roll.
Salt nut roll.
That sounds delicious. I'm gonna look that up.
So tell me
right now.
what is this salt nut roll? It's a roll with Nutella on the inside or the outside?
It doesn't have any Nutella. Nutella. It's just the first thing that came into my mind, and
so you made that up.
Something I think it's got caramel on it. Could be wrong about that.
It sounds delicious. Make sure you do this, Justin. This is a mistake I made. Do not eat right before you go to sleep. You want to make sure you stay up because your digestive system will get all fooked up, and then you're going to have heartburn, and then you're going to be on the wrong side of 14. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to help you out there. Anything else?
I got Adesanya. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of Adesanya, but I give the guy credit where it's due, and such a big striking difference, and Great takedown defense by Adesanya. I think he picks up. Could be a decision, man. Could be a decision. But I'm going to say TKO in the third round. Nunes, I'm rooting for Anderson. I know RX, he thinks that Anderson can win. But I don't know. I've got Nunes.
Megan Anderson wins this fight. Biggest upset in UFC history?
Yeah, it should be. I mean, she's bigger than a plus 850 when Shanna whooped on Agapova, right?
Mm-hmm. She's like a plus 7 something. Well, that was on Tapology. Maybe on other sites it's more.
Maybe best fight odds. Let's see that.
But
best fight odds. She's a
hold on.
No, not plus 850 yet. It won't be, but the line.
Justin, how many trips do you make to the kitchen during the night?
Yeah, that's a good question. How many kitchens?
Yeah,
trips?
I feel like you're always eating.
Well, when I'm bored, I eat. So.
Yeah. Do you have a refrigerator in your? I'm sorry. Do you have a refrigerator in your bedroom?
No.
Do you wish you had a refrigerator in your bedroom?
I mean, yeah, but I don't get it. You got one downstairs, right?
Would you want one for Christmas? When Christmas rolls around from the MMA-Holes, you want us to get you a refrigerator for your bedroom, little one?
Mini fridge?
No, I don't need a mini refrigerator.
Okay.
I got one downstairs.
I just want to, listen, we're looking out for you. All right.
Huh, very logical 13-year-old.
Yeah. Okay. How far away from your bedroom is the refrigerator? How many steps would you say, perhaps? Like, just estimate.
Well, downstairs, I don't know. It takes 20-second trip, 10-second trip if I run down there.
Yeah. Do you run to the fridge? Is that a normal thing?
What's with the questions, man?
Do you have bunk beds? Or no? Because that gets trickier. If you're on the top bunk to get to the fridge, you don't want to rush because you might fall.
Yeah, I got a bunk bed, but
do?
I don't really eat in my bed, so.
What are you on the top or the bottom bunk?
Do you stand and eat?
I'm on the top.
Yeah.
My brother's on the bottom.
Have you ever fallen out of the bunk? Have you ever fallen off trying to get to the refrigerator?
No.
No.
You've never done a face plant?
Okay. No.
What do you think about race car beds? What are your thoughts on race car beds?
Race car beds. Let me
cool.
look that up. Never heard of that.
No. Would you sleep in an octagon bed? If we sent you an octagon bed, would you sleep in it?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, right? All right. Just wondering.
But yeah, I got.
Hold on a second. Justin, this is a great call.
We've pinpointed it. The Nutella fingers are dropping his calls.
Is it because you have Nutella fingers? Why the phone drops?
Boy, the chat's cracking up. At least I'm giving some content, eh?
You're the best. Justin, we love you, man.
You really are a hoot to talk to, Justin.
Yeah. All right, we'll get back to the serious stuff, man. Stop horsing around,
Yeah,
all right?
I got Nunes sub round 2. I got so I'm going. People say I pick a lot of favorites. I pick a lot of favorites. Blah blah blah. I'm going with the slight dog, Aljamain Sterling here. Patreon, just the boxer with great forward pressure, and he's got some takedown defense.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I scored it 2-2 going into the 5th round against way over the hill Jose Aldo. So
yeah,
and you look at Aljo, you look at his body of work. That 1 minute rear naked choke of Corey Sandhagen.
Mm-hmm.
He dominated Pedro Munoz. You saw what Pedro did last weekend. So I don't know. And Aljo, very unorthodox, very unpredictable, tricky on the feet, and we know he's got the ground game. So I don't know. Could be a sub, but I'm just gonna say Aljo decision. That's a dog pick right there.
I like it. I'm with you on that dog pick. Hold on a second.
Wonderful.
We have Uncle Chrome coming in.
I remember when Justin used to get on Hero on the game breathing hard, because he just got done riding his bike. Also, Justin, weren't you the one with the backyard kid fights?
Weren't you the one with the Were you the one with the backyard kid fights?
No, I don't know if he's joking.
No,
by riding the bike. I used to ride my bike, and
yeah.
So
yeah, there was a kid that used to call in and say, "Check out my backyard fights," and I did check in, and it was legit a child fighting his friends in the backyard and putting it on YouTube. It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me. Okay, you got the wrong guy. I never done really, I'd never done backyard fights.
Good. Don't. All right.
I done some little sparring here and there, but man, I got Dominic Cruz getting the win. I done take up 15 minutes on the line here, so
It's okay, man.
we
got 2 hours
out right now.
Yeah. All right, Justin. Dominic Cruz, you picking?
Dominic Cruz. Alrighty, appreciate it. You guys have a good one.
Justin is so funny.
That's Justin. Go subscribe to Justin Jr., the MMA Genie, on YouTube.
You know what I like about Justin? For as much as he like every once in a while lacks social skills, then he like comes through the next day with quality
That was a great
calls.
call.
Yeah.
It was great. It was worth it. I could talk to him. Although I was more interested in the refrigerator conversation than the actual UFC. 516-522-0267. Give us a call.
Do you think he lacks social skills because he's so mature? 210, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
JBH, you beautiful, gorgeous woman.
Oh, shit. What's up, Jose?
How in the fuck are the 2 greatest human beings on earth? How are you 2 lovely people doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. How are you doing, Jose?
Fucking wonderful. God damn it, JBH. I swear, your fucking voice is a mix of God, a unicorn, and a fucking angel.
Oh, I think that might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm feeling very fucking generous. Moss, how the hell are you, you fucking handsome old bastard?
Listen, thank you. I'm great, and I'm old.
Yeah? Well, hey, you did okay for an old guy, because if you look to your goddamn right next to you, hey.
I did do well, but luckily she is blind in one eye, and she has 20% vision in her other.
Clearly something is wrong with her mental capacity because she's fucking with you. Clearly. I mean, that's like clear.
It's definitely not my personality, so I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Moss, all niceties aside, you're breaking this fucking news on me. This is the first time that I heard this fucking Khamzat is retired.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, I missed the show. I just tuned in. What in God's name is happening, Moss? Tell me.
Well, listen, I'm going to throw this over to Jessie since she is our breaking news correspondent over here. There is a...
JBH, please. JBH, exclusive. What in MMA is fucking going on?
Jose, what are you on right now? Man, you are fired up.
No, dude, first of all, I'm a fucking MMA hole to the core. I love you guys to death. The only reason I don't call in is because life is busy. I think about you constantly. And God damn it, if you didn't break this fucking news, JBH, please tell me what is going on in the world today.
So, Khamzat Chimaev posted on his social media that he was retiring. He said he thinks he's done. And everybody went in everybody went in an uproar about it, that Khamzat Chimaev was retiring. He posted a picture on his story of blood in the sink that he had supposedly coughed up.
When did this happen?
Wait, what the
did
fuck?
He have AIDS? I thought he had. I know he had the COVID-19, but if he's bleeding out the sink, does he have AIDS?
Wait, hold on a second. Is there a woman with you, or did you just turn to a female for a second? What just happened there?
Hey, I mean, come on, Moss. You know me, bro. I mean, listen, I know I talk a lot of shit, but yeah, there's somebody here. Say hello, baby.
Hi.
Hi. Whoa, listen to this girl. This girl's got a sexy... Jose, what are we working with over here? What's next to you?
Oh, my Lord. Moss, listen, all bullshit aside, she is something special. Goddamn, she's got a face, she's got a face, she's got a rack, and she's got a back.
Wow.
Amen.
Perfect package right there.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Good for you. How long you guys been together?
Oh, man, we've been together for what, 5-6 months now? Going pretty strong.
Nice. Is she living with you now, or what? Do you share toothbrushes? What's going on?
She stays with me when she's in here. You know, nice. Her job requires a little bit of travel, but she's here now, so we're having a good time. But
is she an MMA fan?
I was just gonna say, does she like MMA?
Oh, she's a huge MMA fan. Fucking loved it.
Beautiful, Jose. I like to hear it.
I love fighting.
I love fighting.
Ooh, look at you. Are you guys naked right now? Are you in bed? I'm picturing you guys naked in bed with the phone between you.
She is actually a free spirit, and
Yeah.
she is not wearing a top, and she
Beautiful.
has, what size are they, D36 or what is it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she's got spectacular fucking tits, and they
Wow.
just hang out all the time.
So wait, so you have a topless woman next to you, and you just did you just finish having sexual?
Yeah, there's a topless woman right next to me.
Wow, it's
She has
amazing.
no idea what the show is, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, we go way back. The MMA-Holes, Jesse and Moss, that's something special in my life. I don't share that with everybody. She has no idea what's going on. She was freaking out when I was calling. She's like, why the fuck are you calling somebody 88 times in a row? I said, because there's an exclusive, there's breaking news, and I gotta talk to JBH, and
Okay.
I gotta talk to Moss.
All right, we'll get into it right now. I'm a little distracted. I don't know how the hell you're having a conversation with these big gazungas next to you flopping around, Jose. Why are you not playing with them?
They're in my face. They're literally in my face, and they're poking out.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Let's get back into the story then. Just want to make sure I knew what was going on.
Yes, exactly. But JBH, what? Bleeding in the fucking sink? Does he have HIV? Did he go homo? Is he taking it in the fucking rear? What happened?
I think it's all of those on top of lingering COVID effects. And then Dana White talked to John Morgan from MMA Junkie just like an hour or so ago. And John Morgan says Dana White said that Khamzat was just getting emotional and that he's not actually retired. Yeah, so as far as it is right now, according to Dana White, he's not actually retired. He just got a little emotional on social media. But I said this earlier. Dana White said the same thing about Khabib. He said Khabib just got a little emotional. He's not retired, but Khabib is retired. So I don't know if it's easy to believe Dana White yet. I want to wait to hear from Ali.
Wow. What? Okay, and you know what's something crazy? I thought that fucking Chimaev was Russian. He's Swedish. What the fuck is it with these goddamn fucking European dudes who look like complete killers? Like they're complete murderers until they get into their feelings. It's like when the switch flips, they become something else and they just become like a fucking lamb. If he's saying this shit, then it's over. I mean, this fucking dude came in hotter than a fucking anything we've ever seen. He had 3 fights in record time. He was fucking blowing people out the water. And then what happened? He got cool. He fucking cooled off. He pulled out of a fight. He caught fucking COVID. And now they're saying he's bleeding out the sink. He's got AIDS in the ass and he's fucking retired. Oh, God damn it, this fucking hurts almost as bad as McGregor getting knocked out. Because now it's like he lost. You know, he lost the aura. He lost they can't sell Chimaev anymore. He's fucking done. God damn it.
Hold on, Jose. Uncle Chrome's coming in. He has something to say to you.
Hey, my nigga Jose. You gotta turn the key and lock up tonight, Jose. Beat it down like Nino Brown.
He wants you to beat it down like Nino Brown. Nino Brown.
Oh, trust me. I'll fucking do that shit like Nino Brown, white, yellow, blue, purple, rainbow color. Every fucking which way. But
nice.
Chimaev, I'm serious. No, but all kidding aside, like I'm not talking shit. I am fucking disappointed. Chimaev was really something special. I really thought this guy, you know, once they gave him a top 10 contender, I thought he was gonna show who he really was. And his next fight, all he had to do was take out a top 10, and he was fighting for the fucking title.
Yeah,
and
well,
he was gonna be he was gonna flow between weight classes.
You have to. Don't worry. Don't get too concerned right now because Dana White's saying, "Hey, pump the brakes. He's coming back in June. Everything's going to be fine." So I know. Listen, it's a little shaky over here that he's going out there crying, saying he's retiring. He seems all sad. He's by the water on his Instagram profile. I mean, it's crazy over here. But I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to listen to the boss, and I think everything's going to be fine. The hype train is back on track.
God damn it. I'll tell you what, Moss, I'm with you, but this is a JBH exclusive. JBH, please give it to me raw. Don't hold back. What is going to happen? Your honest opinion, JBH.
I think that Khamzat is not retired. I think he's going to recover. And maybe it won't be in June, who knows, but I think he's going to recover and he's going to realize that maybe he was a little too emotional. And Dana White's going to talk to him and convince him to come back.
Let's be honest. Do you think it has anything to do with his girlfriend? Like, a lot of times these fucking MMA fighters, they're really, like, into their girlfriends. Maybe his girlfriend, like, told him to fuck off. Could that be a possibility?
Look at this, Jose. You got to look at his face. This guy's he doesn't have a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend?
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
No, hey,
not possible.
He looks like he got hit by a bus, but goddamn it, he can kick some ass. Somebody's gonna find that shit attractive.
Yeah, it's the reason why he's a really good fighter. You know, I mean, it's not. You know, this guy's got problems. This is not. You know, he's got some female problems. No way he's got a girlfriend. No pussy for this guy.
God.
Yeah, not like you.
I just want to say this: the fucking MMA-Holes it's the greatest show on earth. You guys broke the exclusive. I didn't know that Chimaev was even going through these fucking feelings. You guys are so fucking amazing, baby. I just want you to say one thing. Say the MMA-Holes fucking run the world. Just say that, please. Say it.
MMA-Holes fucking run the world.
Did she just
there
call
you
us?
Fucking go, guys. God damn it. I fucking love you. We're the fucking best. Fuck everybody. And I pray to God Khamzat comes back. JBH, Moss, I love you guys. I'm out.
Okay. I think she just called us the MMA-Hoes. I'm pretty sure she just called us the MMA-Hoes, just like Chael Sonnen did. But thank you. That was very nice. Jose is tapping the poontang. And that's wonderful, wonderful. Look at that. He's having a great night.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So if you're just jumping in, yes, Khamzat threw it on the IG, and Dana White dismissed it, according to MMA Junkie. So we have a flip-flop story over here. It started the show on a negative note, ended it on a high note. It looks like he's going to come back in June. So that's great news.
Yes, sir.
All right.
516-522-0267. Call and let us know what you guys think.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
He has a girl, he just hasn't seen her face, just like Khabib's wife.
I didn't know that, man. I thought the guy was like you know, one of those fighters that was all focused on fighting. I know I understand you're trying to make the whole towel thing. I get it, but I'm saying, what if he actually does?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sitting here with mighty gold bitties out, just us swinging and us swinging both to and fro. For your information, I met Jose 5 months ago at the free clinic, and we've been living in Mexican bliss ever since. Peace Khamzat looks like Count Chocula.
Thank you. That was Jose's girlfriend. Look at that. She's already donating.
Yeah. All right, 516-522-0267. Call and let us know what you guys think of the Khamzat situation, as well as UFC 259 this weekend. What are your guys' picks? Are we going to see and still and new, or a little bit of both?
We're getting a lot tonight. We're getting a lot. We're getting a little bit of everything tonight. About the card next weekend. We're talking about Khamzat Chimaev. Is he retired? We're talking about what happened last Saturday night. We're talking about Justin Jr. running to the fridge. Jose's big-tittied girlfriend. We got Vlad coming in. A lot of stuff covered tonight.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Vlad.
Bro, Jose just dropped a bomb of a call. That shit was good content.
Yeah, Jose was fired up, man. He's always good when he calls, but now he's got his lady friend.
Yeah, every time Jose calls, it's like a party.
Sorry if the phone lines are jammed up. Just keep calling back, and we're going to try to get to everybody. 516-522-0267.
Frumsha says, where the titties at? Life and Logic says, MMA is life. Jay Maya says, I think Jan can take Izzy's shots. He can take one to give one like Kelvin did. He can take one to give one like Kelvin did. Jose Big Titty Girlfriend says Uncle Champ. Live and Logic says Mexican women, yum. 587, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing tonight?
Wonderful, wonderful. Who is this?
This is Chris. This is my first time ever calling. I just found you guys' show today, to be honest. Pretty good so far. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I had a question for you guys. This has been a debate between me and my friends for a really long time. And basically, if you put Khabib and Brendan Schaub in a UFC octagon, who wins? Comes out alive.
Are you serious?
Khabib and Brendan Schaub.
I think that Brendan Schaub obviously has the size advantage, but Khabib is just a different monster, right? We're talking about the fighting spirit at this point. So what do you guys think?
I mean,
you know what? You laugh.
Get out of here.
But Brendan Schaub is way bigger than
You're trolling, man. You're trolling.
Think about this, though. Hold on a second.
Get out of here.
All right, I hate that I'm fucking saying this, but I would like to say Khabib, right?
I'm
going to say this. When Brendan Schaub was fired up, I'm not talking on his tail end. A fired up. He's a big guy.
Stop it.
I might go Brendan.
You guys.
I might go fucking Brendan. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Habib is the guy.
This is making me sick to my stomach.
There's a reason why
People in
Habib.
the chat seem to think Shab.
Yeah, there's a reason why Habib will not move up to welterweight. So he's going to fight Brendan Schaub?
Khabib, even at a heavier
he
weight,
knows.
Khabib would beat Brendan Schaub. There's no
telling
doubt
you.
in my mind.
Schaub's a big fucking boy.
I've always been realistic to the fact that Khabib shouldn't move up because he's just better at lightweight. I've always been realistic to that. However, against Brendan Schaub, even if Khabib moved up, I would still give Khabib the favor. I think that's a little silly.
Look what Justin said. Schaub knocked out Crow Cop.
So?
Not like Crow Cop was like the greatest wrestler of all time, but Crow Cop is a fucking legend. I mean, think of I'm going Schaub. I'm telling you. Well, you're telling me. Yeah, I'm going Schaub.
I'm going Khabib.
Who you got?
I gotta say Habib, man. I gotta say Habib. He just has that fire spirit, but it's a really good conversation, right? It's a good topic. I don't know, man. There's a lot of points involved in that one, so who knows?
Well, listen, you brought something up that we're going to be talking about for many months and many years from now. So thank you.
There you go. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, hey, I just subscribe to you guys. I love you guys. Great show. Talk to you guys later.
All right, thank you, man. Look at that. It's Chris. It's Christopher, I think. That's what he said. Schaub wins. Let's see what the chat says.
Oh, man.
Schaub wins. Knocks him the fuck out.
Jeannie says...
I don't even like Brendan Schaub.
Jeannie says, I'm going Khabib. It's fascinating, though. Skill versus mass. Sean White says, I could KO CM Punk. From Snowman says, Prime Fedor versus Miocic. That's a good question, too. Eddie says, but Crow Cop got caught taking a naked kick. No, it's a terrible topic, says Brewster. JG says, Schaub by Sweat Drown. Take it easy, says Life and Logic. Tossing says Eddie Machete. Swarm says, no, he doesn't. Bob's Burger says, it's tough. I think Schaub is too big. Ask Joe Rogan says, D-Rest. Kevin from Chicago says, stop. AB says, Moss Izzy will win by TKO in the third round. Promise. Schaub all day. Khabib hasn't been hit with heavyweight power, and Schaub has 100 pounds in him, says Ride the Tycogen. Bob's Burger says Khabib will win if there's no time limit.
Wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
Khabib couldn't finish Al. Now he is gonna beat a 280-pound man.
Stop it, Chrome. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Manny C says the calls are on fire tonight. Schaub would win. He's too big. It's a 155-pounder versus a heavyweight.
Yeah.
It's like Mighty Mouse. Hold on. No chance against a 170. Just hope Kevin from Chicago doesn't call and ruin it.
Well, he did already. Excuse me. And he's a former UFC fighter. It's not like, I mean, it is a funny question. I can't believe I'm picking Schaub. It drives me nuts. But all right, let's get back to the calls. Sorry about that. 516-522-0267. Hit the like button, friends. Let's smash this into the algorithm by hitting the upright thumb and be wonderful. Thank you to the new people jumping in for the new subscribers. And thank you to the OGs.
What's up, Ben?
Ann.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Jesse. How you doing?
Wonderful. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
How you doing, Ann?
I'm doing good. Wonderful.
What's on your mind?
Wonderful. What's up? I want to talk about this big fight card coming up.
Yes.
It's great. I can't wait.
It's
wait
fire.
to be there at the casino and watching it.
Who you got?
Who do I got? I've got Izzy.
Yes.
New. I've got Nunes still.
Yes.
Aljamain new.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right, now explain the Sterling one to me.
What? The what? Oh, I'm sorry.
Aljamain.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick Aljo?
Yeah. I think he's going to do it. I mean, he is ready. He's there. He's going to do it. He's definitely he's better. I don't think he has a chance. Jan doesn't. Nope. Jan doesn't. Nope.
Wow, look at that. That's pretty confident.
Now, what did you think
Dominic
of?
Cruz is going to win.
Dominic Cruz, you say? Well, everyone is on this Cruz thing.
I'm biased. I'm a little biased.
I've always loved Cruz, though. I've always loved Cruz. He's after the whole time when he came back and he won, when everybody said he's so rusty, he was off for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look how he did. I mean, the guy's good.
Yeah. I kind of, maybe it's because I'm like not the biggest Cruz fan that I'm going Kenny. I don't know. Maybe it's because I want to see Kenny win, but I think I might be going Kenny on this fight.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
She's like, all right.
It's okay.
All right. She's like, whatever.
Just kidding. No,
Whatever,
you're
Jesse.
saying that. No, I am not. Don't put words in my mouth, Christopher.
I tell you what, Casey Kenny is tough, though. That is a tough opponent. And the throw Dom on the prelims, I'm curious to see how he fares. You know, Dominic Cruz is a little older, but I've watched him train lately, and he seems like he's still in great shape. He's still got that footwork. I feel that last fight was stopped way too soon. But
yeah,
I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. It's going to be a good scrap, regardless of who wins.
Yep. Benavidez, not sure about that one. God, I never know about Benavidez. I'm still gonna go old school. I've been in a fight with him for so long. I'm gonna pick him.
So,
wow.
So you're not gonna pick Walmart Jose Aldo?
Benavidez, no. I'm gonna pick Benavidez.
I'll tell you what, Askar is a very tough competitor for Benavidez.
True.
Yeah, undefeated fighter.
I guess I gotta see with the old school. I don't know. It's just what old UFC is what I'm saying because I'm old, so I'm saying old.
Hey, if it's not a title fight, Joe B's a great pick. You know, when it's a title fight though, never pick Joe B.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. What do you think about the whole Khamzat thing?
Oh man, at first I was like, real. I mean, it sounded real, and you see the blood in the thing. I don't know, because like you said, different things are different for COVID. You know, some people come out of it just fine and no symptoms, and then some people get these lingering symptoms. You know, my friend, he was hit hard with it. I mean, he had all the symptoms bad, and he was sick got up sick 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but you know, now he's fine.
Wow.
So back to work. I think it just depends on a person. I don't know, because the guy's in great shape, obviously, you know, so I think it just depends. But I think, like you said, that he might have been emotionally maybe saying it. And I think, because I know he still wants, he still has got to fight. I mean, God, the guy, I want to see him fight.
Yeah.
I guess you can call me on being on the hype train on that because, you know, new fighters trying to get excited. And I want to see him fight again. I would, I definitely want to see him fight.
Yeah.
So what if I'm on the hype train? I've been on one before, so what the heck?
All right, I got one last question for you before we let you go. Are you on the right side or the wrong side of 55?
That's a good question.
Hey, I am definitely on the wrong side.
All right, thank you.
Fair enough. And how far is the refrigerator from your bedroom?
From my bedroom, it's pretty far. Okay. Yeah.
So
I can't get there in 10 seconds because I'm old. So, you know, it takes me about 3 minutes.
The same floor,
I have
correct?
to have I have the walker. Yeah, it's all one level. Yeah, I don't have 2-story.
Oh, so you don't run with the walker to the fridge?
Yep. Yeah, it takes me a little longer, you know.
Yeah.
As soon as I get the cane out.
Do you want us to send you a bedroom refrigerator? Justin's turning it down.
Send me. Actually, go ahead and hook me up with that octagon bed. There you go, king size.
So
for your mic, go at it.
Okay, we're gonna contact sponsors and we're gonna get this taken care of. Ann, you're the best.
Love you, Ann.
You're the best, you guys. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
That's Ann.
Oh God.
It's Ann H.
Had to ask her that question because she just turned 55 like last week.
She did.
Yeah.
Big UFC fan, Ann H.
She's on the wrong side of 55 though.
Well, we're on the wrong side of this show, Jesse, because we only have 45 minutes in. Let's try to catch everybody.
270, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I was going to call him about the Khamzat deal, you know, about him. I was just wondering, like, what I think maybe he's come over here, they got him on the good meds, and he's not resting like he's supposed to be because he don't know how to, I guess. You would think his manager would have, like, a life coach or somebody with this guy. I don't know why they don't have a better team around some of these people. It seems like some of these fighters are just still raw and they're not looked after like they should, especially this guy. He's going to be a star, but to be 27, I think he's 27 or something years old, talking retirement, there's no way he's going to retire. I think he's just not letting his body rest. I think once he gets good rested, he's going to be fine, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they should take his phone away from him. That's what they should do because he's a head case. Apparently, he just gets emotional and just starts throwing things out there on social media. Someone needs to turn his phone off immediately.
I think maybe he come over here thinking, because where he lives, it's kind of a little small place or whatever. It probably don't have the best health care, and he's thinking, I'm gonna come over here and get these miracle drugs, and I'll be ready to go just instantly. But he don't understand. You've got to let your body rest, and it's hard to make this guy do that. He needs, like I say, he needs a better team around him. He really does.
Mm-hmm. For sure, absolutely. So what do you think? Do you think that with him over there at the PI under that medical team, now Dana White saying he's going to fight in June, and do you think that he will come back and he will be the same type of fighter, or do you think that maybe his head is in the wrong place?
I think he'll be fine. Man, you got to remember. Think about it. How you were in your 20s.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be fine. He's just right now in a bad place, but he'll be okay. But his body's broke down, but he's not giving his body a chance to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. I don't care how tough you are. You still got to rest.
Absolutely.
Let the medicine take place. You know what I mean? You put that medicine in your body going hard like that. I don't. It's not giving it. There's no room for rest. That's what he's not doing. He'll be fine. He'll be back. He'll be a beast.
I like your accent, by the way.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's cool.
Ah,
that's a cool accent right there, right?
Yeah. My brother wants to move to Kentucky.
I've been watching you guys for quite a while. I call in every now and then. I love your show, man.
Nice.
I love it.
All right. Well,
what's your name in the chat?
Y'all give the people a voice. That's great.
That's right.
What's your name in the chat?
My name's Eric. It's Eric Melton.
And that's you in the chat? That's the same name in the chat, or you just hang out and just watch?
That's me. I hang out. I call in. I've been with y'all for a while.
Nice, man.
Congratulations on becoming a baby, too.
I appreciate that, man. Well, listen, thank you for the call and the kind words.
Okay, thank you.
It's Eric.
Very
Eric from
nice
Kentucky.
guy. I feel like I've seen that name before, Eric Melton.
Like his accent. He sounds like smooth.
Yeah.
Some people sound
For a
like
second, I thought
they're tipping cows. He sounds smooth. He sounds like a smooth man.
For a second, I thought he sounded a little like Chris Lytle in the beginning.
Yeah, she's texting me she's like, it's Chris Lytle. I'm like,
no, I didn't say that. I said it sounds a little like Chris Lytle. I didn't say it was.
And her theories. 516-522-0267. Let's get some more calls in. Great calls tonight. Almost a 200 with the likes over here. By the way, I woke up today. It's always a good day when I wake up. And the power button on my Samsung Galaxy just falls off. So all morning, I'm arguing with Samsung on trying to get my power button to get back on my phone. I just felt the need to share that with you. So it's a great place to be right now because when I'm off of this show, I'm going to be staring at my phone and just be furious. So thank you for making me escape my miseries.
978, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Casey, I got two questions.
Yeah, man, tell me.
All right, so the first one.
Why are we whispering?
With TJ Dillashaw coming back.
Yeah.
Who you want to see him matched up with?
Uriah Faber.
Yeah, TJ versus Rice. Good fight, man.
That's a good one. Yeah. All right, second question. For the fight coming up, Sean O'Malley and Thomas O'Malley, who you got for that one?
Wait, hold on.
Wonderful.
Got a donation coming in. Hold on.
For the love of Christ, can Mrs. D just buy this child some unrefrigerated snacks? Maybe some fruit roll-ups. Chex Mix. This store always open between midnight and 6 a.m. Kids dark skin from the light bulb.
Okay, thank you. That's Justin Jr.'s fridge. Back to the call.
All right, so Thomas Almeida or Sean O'Malley?
Oh, that's a tough pick. A lot of people are picking Sean O'Malley. Jesse,
I'm going to go with Almeida because O'Malley's a little pussy.
Oh, shit. I can't make a pick right now. I gotta think about it more. I have nothing for you, buddy. Who you got?
I got O'Malley if he can check the kicks.
Okay. Yeah, his legs are a little feeble, right? He's got to do something.
What about his ankle?
Well, listen, if you could check the kicks, his ankle will be fine. Yeah. Where you from again?
All right.
Yeah.
Boston.
Boston. Hell yeah, man.
This is KC.
Yeah.
KC from Boston. Hell yeah. What's going on? How's the weather over there? Is it snowing? You freed up?
It's like bipolar.
Yeah.
Snowy one day, sunny the next.
Wait, I have a question for you, Casey. Wait, KC is in KC, the letters, not KC, right?
CASUY.
Oh, damn it. We have a KC in the chat, and I had a really important question for him. But
I have a very important question. Did you root for Tom Brady in the Super Bowl? Or are you like, fuck him, he's not on the Patriots anymore?
No, I still rooted him.
Okay.
I knew they were going to win. They had a stacked team.
Yeah. Yeah, you did good. All right, Casey, man. Thanks for the call.
All right, have a nice night.
I thought it was KC Jones.
516-522-0267. Boston. Any Boston in the chat? Shout out to Boston.
Boston strong.
I like Boston. Boston's a great town. It's a fun town to party in. The only thing, everything shuts down early, but it's a nice place.
832, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? This Pulse.
What's up, Pulse?
Nothing much. How y'all doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Right on. I feel like I get the feeling that Justin Jr. has a subscription to the Wall Street Journal. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Maybe he does. I would not put that past him.
I just see him licking his finger and turning the page.
His glasses down the bridge of his nose.
He's a smart kid, man.
He is smart.
But you know what would be really weird? What if what happened at 217 happened at 259? What if all three belts changed hands? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Do you see that happening?
No, but I just think it would be really crazy. Well, that's actually what I wanted to ask. Who do you think has the best shot of losing their belt?
I would say Jan. Jan has the best shot of losing.
Well, what about Izzy? Wait, hold on. Jess, you were all high on Izzy.
He said who has the best shot of losing their belt?
Yeah, so shouldn't
Jan,
Blachowicz?
No.
Since you're so high on Izzy?
I am high on Izzy. So Jan has the best shot of losing
Oh,
his
Jan
belt.
Blachowicz. I'm sorry. I thought you said Piotr Jan.
No. Jan Blachowicz
Okay.
has the best shot of losing his belt.
Okay. A lot of Jans going on here.
If Aljo does pull off the upset, y'all gonna try to get him back on the show?
I don't know, man.
Fuck that guy.
We need Will Harris to put in a good word because Aljo, he's ghosting us. I don't know what's going on. I think, you know what? Actually, we're talking all this shit. I think he's with Vayner Media. I saw him wearing the shirt, Gary Vanderchuk.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
We're reaching out to his website, but he might be represented by Gary, and that's probably why we're not getting any answers. I don't know. James
Gary
Lynch,
is a cool dude.
I think James had him on, so I don't know if it's a different way of getting a hold of him or what. He used to answer his DMs. Now he's all big time, Aljo. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I didn't know that. So he went on Hollywood on you.
Yeah, man. I don't
Big
understand.
timed us.
Like we were cool. 2 shows. We had Big Ebony Honey Buns donating and talking to him, and he didn't
I
like.
don't know what he didn't love about that one.
Oh man, yeah. But no,
okay.
I don't hold anyone to an interview. I honestly, if they don't want to do an interview, I'm cool with it. Doesn't bother me. Our interviews don't get the most views. We get better views taking phone calls. So yeah, it's no worries.
Okay, well, that's a revelation. I didn't know that. Now I'm like, screw that guy if he's acting big time like that.
Fuck that guy, right? Go with Peter Yan. No, I'm rooting for Aljo though. I am rooting for him.
Yeah, it'd be a trip. It'd be a trip to see him win the belt, man. That'd be great. It's been an eclectic mix of callers tonight, man. How about that Larry the Cable Guy? That was all right.
Yeah, Larry's cool. Like this call.
Yeah, and then I'm not gonna lie, I missed most of the beginning of the show, but I heard Roberto. Who was that? Who was that they called? That was Jose. I get him mixed up. Is that racist?
Super chat.
Well, it's funny you say that. Here's Jose with the donation.
# Miss Kennedy 78 on Snap. Winking face.
There you go. If you guys
True
have
love.
Snapchat.
I don't have. What's her Instagram? We'll pull her up right now. Who does Snapchat besides 12-year-olds?
Yeah, I got rid of Snapchat like 5 years ago.
Yeah, Miss Kennedy. Is she on Insta? Yeah, look for it. Let's see if she's on
Look
Instagram.
up Miss Kennedy 78 on Instagram.
Let's see. MIS. Right now, everyone's snapping her.
KENNADY 78.
Y78. Let's see if she's on.
Nope.
No, she's not on IG. What is she? 12?
What's her?
Thank you, Roberto.
God.
I mean, Jose. Excuse me.
What's her Instagram?
Yeah, we gotta find out. We'll look into this. We're gonna get you the breast shots, Pulse. Okay.
Okay, yeah, look forward to those. Great show, you guys.
Thank you.
Later.
Thanks, Pulse.
That's Pulse.
All right, 516-522-0267.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Tiger Woods. Oh, no. Come on.
Goddamn, we were doing like 70 kilometers and my escort had the perfect line of cocaine on her moist hand in a thigh. I went down to snort it up and boom, We flipped like Tekashi 69 at the district attorney's office.
All right. Too soon, man. It just happened. Give it some time to breathe. Oh, goodness gracious. The audacity.
I'm kind of honored that Tiger Woods donated. You know, I know he's having a tough time right now. I'm kind of honored about that. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you. That was Tiger Woods. 516-522-0267. Back to the calls.
Oh, Moss. Tigers got Woods, says Sean Hart. Russell Wilson, really, says Uncle Boss. Tiger Legend, says Life and Logic. Uncle Champ says Tiger Woods never got blood tested. MMA Genie says, who is Tiger Woods? Uncle Boss says, nah. Matt Stone says, Tiger Woods. Did someone just say, who is Tiger Woods? MMA, Justin Jr.
Well, you got to think about it.
For all he knows.
Yeah, it's before his time.
It doesn't matter. He's a smart kid.
Yeah, look up, Justin. Look up Tiger Woods.
For everything that is packed inside that little head of yours, and you don't know who Tiger Woods is?
No, but think about it. If he's 13 years old, Tiger Woods was like kind of like superstar before he was even like.
Oh, I guess Tiger Woods went through all the like weird shit and then like vanished for a little while when Justin was starting to understand. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was a superstar and then he got in trouble, that was before Justin.
But still, Justin has like a plethora of information in his head.
Tiger Woods is a fantastic story, Justin. Check it out. You like weird stories? He was doing cocaine off of like hookers' asses and shit like that. And I don't know if he was doing that, but he was a ladies' man when he wasn't supposed to be. All right.
779, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind? Oh, hold on. We got a donation.
What y'all doing? As calling real quick to ruin the damn show.
The new whites call me Tiger Hood out on TBE course.
The new whites call me Tiger Hood out on the course.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. Someone just farted and like, hey, and just farted. I don't know. 516-522-0267. Thank you, Uncle Chrome. Tiger Hood.
Tiger Woods is a pro wrestler. Mo money, mo problems, says Life and Logic. Frumsha says she busted him up. Yeah, golf player, MMA Genie.
Yeah, he was a phenomenal story, young golf player. And
best at the game.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. And he's black. So I mean, you see a kid coming in there with it's true, he is mixed. Yeah. But he looks like a black guy. He's black and Asian or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, because he was like a minority in golf and he was a young kid, it was just like it was the perfect storm.
Everybody clinged to him.
Yeah, and he was phenomenal, just whooping old white guys' asses. Like whooping their asses, and it was a great run, and then he got in a little trouble. Yeah. But then came back, he bounced back. Comeback story. And then he got hit by a car
accident.
Yeah. We were watching the Biggie documentary on Netflix. We're halfway through it. Don't spoil what happens. Okay, 516-522-0267. Give us a call and let's talk. We have 31 minutes of show left. We also have more news, so if the phone calls do die down, that's fine. I did see some callers come through with unknown numbers.
You motherfuckers!
Yeah,
you know the rules.
Not taking those calls, so unblock your number and don't be a pussy.
Pussy. We should get a pussy soundbite. Pussy.
No, you know what? If we're gonna do that, you got to do the Cheech Marin soundbite from Dusk Till Dawn.
Hey, pussy.
Hey, we got white pussy, yellow pussy, black pussy, Asian pussy. We got big pussy, fat pussy, skinny pussy, smelly pussy.
I actually made a mix with that sound drop. It was called the Pussy Mix, and every song on my CD had pussy songs, and it started off with that bit.
Yeah.
Great move. Oh.
Wonderful.
Chrome.
Justin, you're half black and don't know who Tiger Woods is. You really need to get out more. You have been brainwashed by the UFC.
Well, in fairness, we got to listen to what Moss said. I don't think he's of the age. I think Tiger Woods was phasing out by the time MMA Genie was getting into that stuff. So.
Hey, 773, what's your name? What's on your mind?
Schaub is 280 pounds. He could knock out Khabib. Quit acting like that's out of the ballpark. Give it a break.
Okay.
Quit acting like what?
Well, he basically said that Schaub could beat Khabib. The caller that called him before said who would win in a fight.
Yeah.
And I'm with him. I don't even like Brendan Schaub, but I'm realistic to the fact that Schaub is a monster of a man, was a UFC fighter.
Khabib time, baby.
Has some significant knockouts.
Khabib time.
Just too small.
Khabib time. Kevin's sucking too much of that D. She says kebab, but he knows Jordan Wright says taco slurpees. Burrito says Chrome will never miss a chance to pounce on the genie. Uncle Boss says Tiger Woods is timeless though.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Vlad.
Yo Moss, completely off topic, but your niggas ever think of revisiting Raft?
Yes!
I enjoyed those streams.
I know.
We will. Yeah, we will revisit
wait.
Raft. We're just kind of spicing it up, changing it up a little bit. Don't want to get too stuck in that world. But yeah, Raft will be encountered again in the near future, not the MMA-Holes second channel. Thank you, Vlad. And thank you, Uncle Chrome. Thank you, Tiger Woods. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Justin's Fridge, and everyone that donated tonight. Jose's girlfriend. We still got to get the Instagram of Jose's girlfriend on here. That's a must for the community. And myself. Hey, 270, what's your name and what's on your mind?
Hi, this is Shannon.
Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I've got a question for you all.
Yes.
Get your opinion. What do you think about the guys that go to fight and have these beards that are like, they look like they're 3 or 4 inches thick? And my husband, I tell him it's a cheater beard.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you think that it could be an advantage?
We've spoken to fighters about this and some people in the MMA world, and I do believe that there is some sort of cushion to the beard. You can't have it past a certain length. You can't go too far with the beard. But fighters, I do believe, have the beard, grow the beard for a little bit of some cushion. Not like it's going to be a big difference in the fight. We got a donation. Hold on a sec.
I'm guessing Justin has no idea who Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan is either.
It's possible. We're going to have to ask Justin in the chat. Here's Shannon, Jesse. Jesse took a break for a second.
Hello, Shannon.
Shannon wants to know about beards in MMA. What do you think about that?
What do you mean
You
about
think
beards?
it's a little fugazi, them running around with beards? Because
Well, remember what what's his name? Who we just had on the show just recently. He fought an ex-MMA and we were talking about his beard.
Chris Curtis.
Chris Curtis, thank you. He said that it doesn't cushion the blow, but what he did notice is his opponents have a hard time finding where his chin is.
Yep, they don't know where his chin is. So can't hurt.
Should they make a rule about it, or
Nah.
does everybody grow a beard?
I would have a I would have a beard.
If I were a male
Jesse wants
fighter, I'd be growing out a beard.
Yeah, Jesse would be a female fighter with a beard. She would just grow one.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for your opinion.
Thank you, Shannon.
Oh, she sounds so sweet.
Okay, 516-522-0267.
Sex 7.
Sexy 7. By the way, 7%. Look, Shannon, part of the 7% calling in.
You should
Very
have
nice.
kept her on longer, Moss. We don't
Well, I
really
mean,
get
I
calls
didn't
from
ask her which
women.
size her breasts were. Shit, I usually... God damn it, Jesse, I dropped the ball.
We hardly ever get calls.
Shannon, call
from
back.
new
We need to find...
females.
We need to find your measurements.
And you blew it, Moss. You hung
Yeah, I don't
up
know
on
what
her
happened.
Too fast.
I'm so disappointed in my... I'm sorry, guys. I disappointed
He
you guys.
blew it for you guys.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tiger Woods not famous for 15 years.
Brewster is an idiot.
Says Brewster is an idiot. All right. Well, there you have it.
It's an interesting question, the beard thing, though. And I do believe that fighters purposely grow a long-ass beard just in case.
Yeah, so their opponent can't find their chin. It makes sense. It's not gonna soften the blow, but
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cheater beard.
Honey, I love accent. We were meant to be together, not for love but for lust. Shannon, let's party naked all night long. Sexy pants.
Sexy pants.
Wait, was that Shannon Stewart or was that?
She just said Shannon. I didn't ask if it was Shannon.
Aw, you should have asked if it was Shannon Stewart.
I don't know. I mean, she can call back.
It might have been Shannon Stewart.
So what about this? Oh, hold on a second. Donations are going crazy, Uncle Chrome.
The Yankees don't allow you to have a beard. That's the real reason Moss hates them.
It's actually true. I would like them if they allowed, but they're racist against beards.
Oh, Eric Melton says Shannon is his wife.
Well, there
Eric
you go.
is the one who called in with the accent. I said he sounded like Chris Lytle.
Ah, yes.
So that's his wife.
There you go. So from Kentucky, not Shannon Stewart. I didn't think it was Shannon
solved.
Stewart. Long hair is another thing. A lot of fighters are told to cut their hair, no long hair, because when it flops around, when they get hit and their hair flops around, the judges seem to think it's a more significant strike.
The only person that I've seen that become a real problem with was Clay Guida.
No, listen, they say this with a lot of fighters with long hair. A lot of coaches say, hey, snip that shit or pull it back or keep it all tied up, because once it starts flopping around like Benson Henderson, it looks worse. You know, when you're getting hit, it looks worse. So a lot of cornermen and coaches say, not a good idea. So it's interesting, you know? But
I don't think the hair would be as much of a problem as the beard, though.
Beard would be something like, would it soften the blow?
No. Well, let me try.
Me first. Okay, 516-522-0267. Tonight we hit our spouses on the MMA-Holes. A retired Khamzat is what we've spoken about. We spoke about the fights this Saturday and last Saturday. We're having a good time. 24 minutes left on the clock, so call in. Let's hear your thoughts.
516-522-0267. I don't do drugs life, says Uncle Chrome. Kevin says, Shannon and Eric, y'all country bumpkins. Honeycomb, what is a country bumpkin, Moss?
Country bumpkin is a terminology for country folk.
Country bumpkin.
You never heard of country bumpkin? I don't know what
I've heard of bumpkin.
I don't know what's behind that, but I've heard country bumpkin. I don't know the reason. What is a bumpkin? What the hell is a bumpkin?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking blumpkin.
Yeah, country blumpkin. That's totally wrong.
Blumpkin.
Country blumpkin.
God.
Yeah.
Let's see. JBH Discord has a strong beard. Uncle Gozerian says it's hair, not styrofoam. Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I can really do is, I guess, hide where the chin is. It makes it hard. If you have like a small chin or something, it makes it harder for the opponent to find your chin.
Some fighters say it does soften it a little bit. It's not going to stop you from getting knocked out, but it can assist and help. Like elbows, for instance. If you're getting cracked with an elbow, you're not going to catch anything over here because your hair is protecting you. You're not getting sliced up. But
That's
any
not
place,
true.
Most likely.
Let me try.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Can I just give it a shot?
No, you country blumpkin.
Wonderful.
Pulse, if you are in the chat, your shirt arrives on the 6th.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's very nice.
Roberto got Pulse's shirt.
That is very nice. Look at that. Pulse's shirt.
Pulse is freeloading over here.
Well, take pictures and send it immediately, and we'll put it on our social media. By the way, shout out to Sean Rosas. I don't know if he's in the chat, but Sean Rosas bought our established shirt. Put a picture up, sent it to us. Thank you, Sean Rosas.
Wonderful.
Got the established and the Army shirt. So if you do order the shirt, don't keep it to yourself. Send it in our DMs or put it on the MMAHoles.com, and we will showcase you guys with the beautiful swag. By the way, speaking of shirts, got something cool coming. Very close. I'm really excited about this, Jesse. What is the percentage?
Oh, yeah.
What's the percentage of it getting locked up?
I guess you could announce it. I mean, it's already been sent. We're just waiting for it.
You want to announce it? Maybe we should wait.
Okay. So there's a very high, I mean, the contract has been exchanged. We just have to wait for the contract back.
Yeah, once they accept, which they should because it's fair.
We have a really cool sponsor coming up.
Yeah, a really cool partner. It's a clothing brand, and it's in the UFC world. I think, not SeaWorld. Not SeaWorld, the UFC world.
Pulse is a loser.
Okay, thank you. What?
Why are you guys so nasty to each other?
That can't be Roberto. Yeah, but it's a really, really cool, and it's not Reebok. It's not. I promise you, it's not fucking Reebok. It's a serious brand that has major history with the UFC. And I have to say this: if you were to tell me this 4 years ago that we would have this brand as a sponsor, I would be beside myself and behind myself. I'd be beside myself. I'd be seriously like through the moon. So it's so exciting that this is so close to happening. Hopefully by Wednesday we'll announce this, and it'd be great if we do some giveaways.
Yeah, but we can get in trouble for announcing before the contract.
Yeah, so we can't announce, but a little tease. Super cool.
Wonderful.
Country Blumpkin.
My name's Theo Von, and a country blumpkin is massive inbred orgy, a huge connecting line of each family member enjoying each other. We've had so many I lost track.
Okay, so country blumpkin coming in. Thank you for the donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
You're gonna make some hashtag Chrome Nose or Chrome 3K shirts.
Sure.
I think it would be a hot seller, Jesse. All right, I apologize. The donations are taking over the show, but keep them coming. We really appreciate the support. Also, hit the like button. We are at 209 with the likes. Thank you.
Wonderful.
All right, 19 minutes. Let's open the phone lines back up. Sorry if you're trying to call. Give us a ring. Let's go. 516-522-0267. A fired up chat late on a Monday night. What a crowd.
Wonderful, wonderful. The Chrome shows his life in logic. Pale says, yep, head rush. Frump just says, I'm too lazy to wait. 773, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
You think I won't call him 4 times? I did.
I think he's a little retarded.
You think?
Yeah, I think like he thinks he's being funny, but like.
Well, listen.
He's not. I don't know. I think he's a little stupid, but it is what it is. It's okay, Kevin. 516-522-0267. JBH Bumpkin, noun, a person who is not very intelligent or interested in culture. Synonyms: chew bacon, chew
Wonderful,
bacon,
wonderful.
hayseed.
Yo Moss, y'all niggas still multicasting? I remember your Twitch stream looked super clean and 60 FPS.
So that's the reason we're not multicasting anymore, is because the Twitch stream ended up coming in clearer than YouTube.
No, that's not the reason.
Yeah,
so
it is.
so no, you're just making shit up.
That's exactly
no.
why.
The Twitch streams actually, they look clearer for some reason. They did look clearer, but they have a lower resolution, so it's kind of fucking wild.
Oh, I thought we did. I thought we stopped because YouTube was.
Yeah, YouTube has a higher bit
blurrier.
rate that you can have on stream on. The reason why we stopped, there's two reasons. It's supposedly against the rules. So if we ever were to affiliate up with them, we can't really do that. We actually had a conversation with Twitch, and we might just exclusively stream over there for random things. Maybe we'll move the gaming. We probably should move not the MMA Holes, the gaming side, to Twitch. We probably should do that. But this show, no. This show is going to stay on YouTube for sure.
I always
for now,
thought it
at
was
least.
because of the quality that we stopped doing it.
No, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch looked good, but
every time we did it, Twitch looked better than YouTube.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's kind of weird.
the-
Like, you can't do over 6,000 bit rate on Twitch or something like that, but this you can go like pump it up super high, and there's a whole bunch of things on there. But yeah, the gaming streams look a little shitty now because we're having some issues with our computer. We can't put our graphics up super high because our CPU is like red. So we'll figure it out. Nerd
yes,
talk.
sir. YouTube takes 40% of all donations. Now they take 30%. Uncle Mike says no. Roberto Hernandez laughing. Jay Smokey says 50K on YouTube. Uncle Boss says you guys should diversify. YouTube might kick you off because you're actually funny.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you never know what happens down the road. We might,
If we die, we die.
we might Joe Rogan and just Spotify and just vanish. Who knows?
Oh, God. What if you need to use a second channel as main God forbid again? And y'all on Twitch. What are you talking about? Uncle Boss is Ken from Chicago. Exactly.
Another thing on Twitch too is, believe it or not, YouTube's more lenient. Like Twitch, you can play like kind of like copyrighted stuff, which you can get away with. But when it comes to edgy humor,
yeah,
we were reading the terms of service, and it is way more strict on Twitch. There's guys like Ice Poseidon, all these IRL guys that moved to YouTube for that reason.
super liberal. 254, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name that's on your mind? 254, you are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Okay, see you later.
516-522-0267.
Jay Smokey just spent $1,900 on a new PC. Here's a question for you guys. Here, we could actually use some help. We want to get a desktop. We want to get a tower PC. We have an awesome MSI laptop that has been a monster for us from like almost, 4 years, 5 years, 4.5 years, somewhere around there. But now we're noticing that it's kind of So if anyone knows anything about computers.
Super chat.
John Guy.
When you're getting MMA in the Special Olympics.
We should do that right now.
Immediately.
We are the Special Olympics of podcasts. Thank you, Johnny. If anyone knows anything about a desktop PC that we can piece together, or a reasonably priced way to do something like that, hit us up in the DMs or the MMAHoles.com, please. It would be nice to get some help. NZXT says Jay Smokey, so we should look into something like that. If anyone has anything like on specs or specific models that really are good for
it needs to be like top quality.
Yeah, our graphics and shit like that. Like if you notice, there's some graphics missing now because we just can't push it out the way we want. So we really want to push it as far as we can, but we've kind of reached the limit. So yeah, Jay Smokey, definitely hit us up. We would love to pick your brain on that for sure.
Charlie Chess says, I know a Russian that could build you one for a fair price. Shoot Nice says, I'm game. Cross-reference says, I'm a liberal arts minor. Nicole says, I just had one reading that Jay Smokey. I couldn't spend that much. Frumsha says, Shermanator, gonna be champ. Shermanator?
The Shermanator.
Shermanator.
Yeah, like in American Pie. Shermanator.
Huh?
Yeah, Shermanator. Remember Sherm? The Shermanator. Got all the ladies.
I guess. Luke says, you guys are the best. You're the best. Frumsha says, would Newell be able to go into Special Olympics? I don't see why not. Super Skunk.
Wait, you mean, what? No, he's not retarded or what the, come on.
469, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Who do you think is gonna win with the fight coming up with Israel Adesanya and Jon Blachowicz?
Can you put the styrofoam cup closer to your mouth?
Hello?
Yes. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Oh, what I said is, who do you think is gonna take it, Israel or Jon?
Izzy boy.
Yeah, we both got Izzy. What do you think?
Man, he might go for the triple.
You think he's gonna win and then go up to heavyweight?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Imagine if he do that.
Is this Joe Biden?
Nah.
Okay, you sound just like.
We're in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just curious.
Texas.
You sound like a lot like Joe Biden. Okay. You never got that before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's the damn earpods.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be your phone.
He's got his earpods in.
Oh, earpods. Oh, okay. Yeah, Robin Black did that when he called in, and he had his earpods in, and he sounded like Joe Biden too. Do you? So all right. So you're saying Izzy's going to go up to heavyweight if he beats Jan?
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah,
that
man.
way he can stand out and be a triple and not be a double.
No, what kind of phone are you using, man?
He's using AirPods.
It's
iPhone.
iPhone, yeah, okay. And the earpods, did you get these? Are these aftermarket earpods or are these
AirPods?
AirPods? Or the real deal?
Mall.
The mall? Okay.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for them?
How much were they? 160.
That's why.
Damn near 2 bills.
Yeah. Wait, 2 bills? You saying?
Yeah, 160 to be exact.
Someone said like $11. Who the hell was that?
What was that?
Oh, I heard someone say like $11. Did you hear that, Jesse?
I heard $11.50.
Yeah, someone said $11.50. Someone else with you?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my sister's here with me.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man. You guys are watching together?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Man.
I'm watching the stream right now.
Nice. Is your sister an MMA fan?
Nah, she actually gets upset when I start watching it.
Oh, let's put her on the phone. We'll talk her into watching it with you. How about that? Give her the earpods.
Here, they want to
I
talk
can
to
hear. I can hear.
You hear us?
Oh shit! Well, she can hear you since she has the other AirPod in.
Oh, okay, good. Well, she already had. Oh, hey, sis, how you doing? What's your name?
Lucia.
Lucia, nice name, pretty name. Listen, such a pretty name should be watching the MMA Holes and the UFC. Why don't you watch the UFC? Why are you yelling at the guy?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't like the violence?
Sometimes.
What about the hot guys? They're in their underwear, all like oiled up, beating each other up. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, right? There's some good-looking guys. Shiny men.
Yeah, man. Shit. What about what's that dude's name?
The Black Beast.
Underwear guy? No.
No, not him?
Middleweight and Light heavy?
Yeah, Paulo. What about Paulo Costa? That beautiful human being. Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
The guy that lost it to Bisping.
That lost to Bisping. Oh, Rockhold.
Rockhold.
Yeah, dreamy man.
Of all fighters, you picked Rockhold.
He's a good-looking guy, right? What about him? You want me to put a picture up, or you guys have a? You guys watching the stream?
You know who that is?
No, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Hold on, I'll put him up right now. Watch this. Hold on a second. I don't know if you're watching the stream as well, but I'm gonna blow your mind, sis.
Yeah, we have to mute it that way because we were hearing double. We couldn't concentrate.
Yeah, you got to mute it. All right, I'm gonna put this man on the screen, and you're gonna be soaked. You ready? You ready? Okay, here we go. Listen, put some diapers on because you're gonna be soaking wet. Check this out.
Oh shit!
What do you think? Pretty good looking, right? You see it? Hold on. Might be a delay.
Right.
Okay. Well, let us know when you see it. What do you think?
What's that with when Jon Blachowicz knocked his ass out, or was that?
Who knows? He's been knocked out so many times we don't even know anymore.
Right.
What about this one? Look at it. He's getting back up. Yeah.
Yoel gave it back to him.
Yeah.
Straight up and cut his ass.
Yeah. Luke Rockhold. No, he's a good looking. Look at this guy.
What do you think? What do you think of his shit?
What do you
It's
think?
okay.
It's okay. You're not your type, huh?
No.
No. What do you
Oh,
into?
no.
I'll find a fighter for you. What do you look for in a man?
I don't know.
She just broke up with her boyfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What an answer.
That was like 2 days ago, right?
2 days ago. Did you cry?
Yeah, made him cry. Made him cry, not her.
Oh, you broke up with him.
Yeah.
Let me guess. A smelly dick. Did his dick stink or what? Be honest.
No.
Come on. You wouldn't break up with him if his dick smelled good.
Well, I mean, from what she told me is that he was being two-faced or some shit.
Oh, shit. Good for you. Get rid of that guy. You're better than him. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's going to be all right, man. Do you want me to find you a boyfriend right now? We got about 200 people here. I can find one for you right now if you're interested.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We're going to see in the chat. All right, who would like to be...
Wait, you got to find out what kind of guy she's into.
Yeah, what are you looking for? What kind? You like a tall guy, short guy, fat, skinny, muscular? What do you like?
I like them tall.
Tall. Okay, now what's your dimensions? What are we working with you?
Dimensions?
I'm short.
Short, okay. That's fine. That's good. You're fun sized. So what about, you got a big booty or boobies? What are we working with here?
I guess say your bra size, I guess.
Yeah, you can say that. Your brother says it's all right. It's fine.
Oh, shit. Wait, look, it says.
You got an IG?
What? Diamond, I missed it.
Oh, we got people 6'1", life and logic. You like a big guy?
Mm-hmm.
6'1".
Okay.
Wow.
Do you like them like built, like six pack, or do you not mind a little chub?
I don't mind a little chub.
Okay.
Makes it a little easier.
Wait, hold on a second. We got a donation.
You don't really look.
Hold on a second.
She don't want them BBC inside those sweet sugar walls.
Okay, do you like the BBC?
Oh, shit.
You're into the BBC?
She looked at me like the fuck.
It's okay.
She looked at me like, I don't want to answer this in front of you.
It's okay, you can be honest.
Yeah, tell us the truth.
We don't
here.
judge.
BBC or no BBC? What are we thinking?
It's okay, yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right.
What's
so
the
tall?
smallest we can go with the dick though? Like where's your cutoff?
My sister's the type that she'll deal with anything just as long as you're true.
Wow. Look at that.
So she's not superficial. She just wants to be treated right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
She sounds like a fine lady. Well, I'll tell you what. We only have 5 minutes left in the show. The live chat is on. If you want to drop your IG in, they could come in there and just slide into your DMs. You might find your husband tonight.
Okay.
Okay? And watch him. Stop yelling at your brother because he just wants to watch people fight, and I think you should watch with him. You would enjoy it. Good-looking men.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
You're beautiful, okay?
Okay.
I love you. Okay. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Life and logic that I wish I had a DC.
Yeah, me too. All right, thank you guys for the call. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Can I just ask why her brother was answering all the questions for her? Like, wasn't that didn't that give you weird vibes? Like,
That's a great call.
oh God.
That's a great call. Now she's gonna let him watch the UFC in peace.
Yeah.
And she's gonna find her husband.
And
tonight.
she's gonna want to watch the MMA-Holes more.
And Life and Logic's gonna. She's from Texas, guys. Falling in and out of love with her in the chat. All right, 4 minutes left. Nope, hold on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's 2 joints.
Lucia, Canada's here now. I'm 6.2 in shape and can go all night. Drop these zeros and get with a hero. You sound super sexy.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, you think she was hot? She sounded good, right?
Oh God.
Yeah.
He was like, she likes all it takes.
She's in the all flavors.
Oh God.
What a show. All right, let's see if we can squeeze another one here. We took a little long with that one, but I had a good time with that. What'd you think of the picture of Luke Rockhold? Do you think that was the wrong one to show? Maybe I showed it the wrong
brilliant,
one.
Moss. Brilliant.
Okay.
405, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sonosi.
First Kendall, now her. You're like rule.
What are you talking about?
Kendall's, she's on board with everything, man.
Yeah,
She's
she's DTF, man.
Yeah, she's a cool chick. She just gets it.
She's DTH. She's down to hole. She's gonna be doing she's working with Triton fights.
Yeah.
Which is actually really cool. So, high five. Thank you. What the fuck was that? You were looking. Thank you, Sonosi. Appreciate it. Sonosi from freaking work doing this. All right, 516-522-0267. I like that we get more ladies involved in the show, man.
Yeah.
It's a sausage party over here. Gonna make love connections.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, Kendall's down for doing a dating game night.
I know.
We should do
She's
that
so funny.
on the second channel. Probably make more sense there, right?
Yeah.
I don't think on this channel it would work out
Definitely
too well.
not main channel content.
Yeah. Where's my MMA content? We're talking, who knows?
732, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
I wanted to know if DRS, I think your height makes the cut.
Oh my God. Did Justin just call in?
He just threw shade. Justin just threw shade.
Well, you think that was on the way to the refrigerator? He's hanging out in the wrong place, Justin.
Oh, God, I love it.
He's hanging out in the wrong place.
2 and 9, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
What's up? This is Eric.
What's up, Eric?
I'm just hanging out, enjoying the chat.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Okay. What's on your mind?
I was thinking about, okay, so what do you guys think is the best fight of, that we should be looking at out of the main 3? Because, I was thinking, honestly, the Aljamain Sterling Peter Yan fight was going to be the best fight, I think, in my opinion.
You know what? You are correct.
What?
I'm with you, my friend.
Not the super fight?
Listen, the super fight I'm a little worried.
Super fights are whack.
It's juicy. It's juicy, but it could be a dud.
But here's the thing. I always find super fights way more exciting because it is champ versus champ. Like, someone will lose their belt in that fight. And
yeah,
that's
but
exciting.
the storyline might be bigger than the actual
I understand
fight.
that, but it's also like, what's his name? Jan hasn't had the belt that long, so he doesn't have the respect. You know what I'm saying? That if he had the belt longer, then it would be like, oh yeah, real champions. But he could lose, and everyone's just gonna be like, okay, he only had the belt for like a fight or two, so what's the big deal?
Yeah, I guess you make a fair point. I didn't think about it that way, but still, it's just like, when someone will lose their belt, that's exciting to me. I always found that exciting.
Sterling has been criticized in the past.
Yeah.
Sterling has been criticized in the past of being a little lackluster in his fights because sometimes he's played it safe. He's a smart fighter, so sometimes he'll take it to a decision. But with a guy like Petr Yan, I don't see that happening. I don't see much safe happening. Yan is one way and it's forward. That's all he does, So I think Yan is going to be the perfect counterpart to Sterling. I think that should be a fire fight wherever it goes in the cage.
Yeah, I think Sterling, if he's smart, he'll take him down and use his wrestling because Jan is a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's real smart, he'll get crafty with it and get him on the ground. And I bet you any money if he does get him on the ground, he'll be a lot better than Jan or whatever his name is, Petr Yan.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be a lot better than him on the ground wise. But standing up, it could be anybody's fight because that kid's pretty strong.
There you go. And Uncle Chrome's coming in.
If you want to watch ice cream melt down to my genitals, holler at your boy.
Oh my God. you guys got the most buck crowd I've ever heard of. Anyways.
Yes.
I'm not gonna give you my dimensions, Moss. Sorry, bro. But at the end of the day,
what size
you guys
tits?
put on a good show.
All right, hold on a second. We got another one coming in. You bring in the numbers.
Fun
here.
fact: D-Rest and Justin are the same height.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness,
That's
guys.
Vigo. Okay, thank you. And what size breast are you, caller?
You gotta do another donation to tell you.
All right. Well, listen, man. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys, man. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I'll holler at you guys later, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, time is up. Thank you. I think we had a successful show tonight.
Very interesting show tonight, Moss.
Phone lines. This fucking crew. A round of applause. We had to fill 2 hours. We didn't even dabble back into the extra stories. We talked about the meat tonight because of you guys in the chat. So another round of applause.
We also have to give the community credit for breaking the news.
Crazy stuff. Yes. So, yeah, before we went live, we saw rumbling on our Discord. We saw rumbling on social media. Shout out to Double Champ. Saw him sliding into the DMs.
Wonderful.
This kid's diet consists of sugar, message, and trans fats. I know because everything he pounds back ends up here. The licking of the fingers is something I hope he outgrows out of. Between him picking his nose and half-wiped ass, I'm done.
Sounds like a very triggered individual.
No, that's Justin's fingernails.
Yeah.
He's upset.
Triggered fingernails.
Justin's fingernails are not happy. Seriously, we are proud to be part of this community. It's so much fun to do this, and the fact that you guys support us with your money, your likes, your time, it is absolutely wonderful. So thank you for keeping us going here. I think it was a fun show tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. JBH, give a shout out to our sponsors to get us the food out here.
Thank you to Ballsy, ballwash.com. Link in the description. Promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES. Get 15% off your entire purchase. Also, Lux Bidet. Link in the description. Get 10% off at checkout. That's Lux Bidet. Link in the description. Also, MysticRootsCBD.com. All of your CBD needs. Promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES. All one word for 20% off your entire purchase. And if you want to watch UFC 259 this weekend, I highly suggest you buy your pay-per-views early because we know how ESPN can be sometimes. So make sure you buy pay-per-view early. Link in the description. Thank you guys for all of your continued support. And as always, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.